actually, I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to start with Bonnie's things first or the base things first?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, she's gonna
Bonnie.
leave.
Bonnie
Let her-
could.
Because I do need to disappear at some
Right.
point.
All right. Got it. 1 second. What do you mean video unavailable?
This song is unable to play, Jordan.
I know. I don't know.
You
Why?
can pick one, I think.
No, I just got this one.
Oh, well, it says unable for me.
Mm-hmm.
Did it like get taken down in the 10 seconds that I found it?
Probably.
The playback has been disabled by the video owner on
Video
other
unavailable.
websites.
Oh, you piece of shit. 1 second then.
You could only play it on YouTube.
We gotta be stay true. Brand loyalty. Alright, this is better. Very sorry. Fucking Christ. Piece of shit.
Oh, I'm back to this.
Get out of there. Get out of the DJ.
Okay.
Alright. So Bonnie, you asked the door to go to nowhere. And with that, the door opens, and I assume you walk through.
Yep.
And when you walk through, the door instantly closes. And you are in complete and utter darkness.
Can she walk? Sorry, I can't control my token, so.
Yep, no. You can float, though. As soon as the door kind of closes behind you, you lose all sense of gravity, all sense of everything. Any feeling, any emotion, it's just cold. Extremely cold. You can see your own breath, but your breath isn't there. It's this weird form of everything happening and not happening at the same time.
And kind of like hold my fingers close to me. If I try to blow warm air on it, what happens?
Say it again, sorry.
If I try to blow warm air onto my fingers because it's cold, what happens?
You try to blow warm air into your fingers, and it works. It works. It warms up a little bit. But then you get the feeling of the fact that you're not actually even breathing.
By the way, if Julius returns to the cave, he just finds his pendant dropped on the floor.
Oh, that's fine.
And his note.
Alright.
And she left her backpack behind. She left everything. With that, she kind of just... Wait, you said it was warm for just for a second.
Mhm.
Okay. With that, she just closes her eyes then and kind of curls up into a ball and lets herself float. If she can't walk, then she'll just stay.
Right. And so you begin to float in this infinite expanse of darkness with nothing really but your thoughts. Roll a perception. Okay, with that, you don't know how long you've been floating for. Time seems to both be sped up, and I mean like as in your actions seem sped up. If you move your hand up to like your face, it moves extremely fast, and then other times it moves extremely slow.
Okay.
And you feel the passage of time. You can feel yourself getting older and taller, but then also shorter, smaller.
Nice.
You can feel every injury that you've had over the course of your life. You can feel every pleasure you've had over the course of your life. And it's just infinite.
This is fine.
And it's horrifying.
This
is fine. And it's at that point that you realize something as well, through the infinite backdrop of your own emotions and feelings. A whisper.
Oh.
Just a small little whisper. You can't even make it out. But then you hear another one. And another one. And another one. And they start getting louder. Let me just move you back here for a second, just so you know.
Okay. Okay.
And you start getting louder. And it's through that you begin to look around, trying harder to see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And you see others also floating in this expanse. Some bang into each other, float off their own separate ways. Some try to cling to each other. Some hug each other, some seem to recognize each other, others hate each other and want to attack each other even though they're in this hell together. But most just float, not caring, eyes closed, whispering to themselves, trying to maintain any sort of sanity that they have left. Any sort of memory, any sort of good. Anything.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a couple of people I don't recognize.
Yeah. There's definitely a couple. You can roll memory if you need to.
Will do.
Alright. With that, you definitely recognize the face of Sophia. A hole still in her chest as she just floats in this expanse. And to the left of her, a bit closer to you, you can see the both serene and whole, and also jutting between that and mangled form of Jazz, who, if you remember, was essentially your guys' security team leader in Season 0,
Oh, right.
who got blown up during the original base breach.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What's going on? It's like I gotta refresh quickly. You, of course, also can remember someone on the far right to you. An Isaac Walton. You know that face because that is the picture that was ID'd as what the one Miniman SCP used to look like.
Huh.
Apparently.
That's fair.
And he continues to float this expanse along with our seemingly a red right hand member that has some sort of red shard stabbed through his body.
Yikes.
And you can actually hear him actually saying something as he looks at everyone around him and just seems completely out of it. So he does make contact with you for a few seconds as he continues to just mumble a mantra of "You can't let him out. You can't let him out. You can't let him out."
And this cherubim fellow?
This cherubim fellow seems to have died through just multiple gunshot wounds, but his veins into his eyes are completely red. And he seems to be praying, but it's not any sort of prayer that you've ever heard, hailing the return of someone, of something.
Bonnie just puts her hands over her ears and she doesn't want to be with people. She liked it better when she was just alone.
Through you closing your ears, everything goes extremely silent.
Mm-hmm.
But with your perception, you also see one last thing. Off in the distance, a light does seem to flicker amongst all of the darkness.
Get the fuck out of here. I left my bag behind.
And you can see in the far distance, top of the map, the form of Garn Quinn, who seems to be in a state of half materialized, half not, flickering in and out of this existence.
Bonnie just curls up, like in a ball, like face pressed to her knees. Maybe if she doesn't see him, he'll just go away.
Okay. You do so, and you kind of float aimlessly. No clue how long passes, but you do sort of sail forward. You bump into the cherubim member, just continuing on your trajectory that you started off when you walked through the door.
Oh, the red part of me wants to know what the fucking red hand was saying and shit like that. Figure this out, but Bonnie just can't.
It's fine. As you continue on.
Oh god.
You can see the form of Wolf, Cross, another cherubim member, someone from Australia, a UIU member, some sort of bandit-looking mercenary,
Australia, my man. What a time.
a familiar form of a cultist, but not the same one that you saw from before. Different, but the same garb, the same mask. And no, it's not the asshole. It's a different UIU agent. Calm down. Chance, get out of here. And you can just kind of just float forward. If you're not paying attention to any of them and you're holding your ears closed still, then you don't really gotta worry as you continue to just float naturally towards your starting trajectory. And it's at that point that you do bump into someone again.
I don't look up. I just assume I'll float away from whoever I bumped into.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
I swear to God, if it's Teddy, I swear to God.
And whoever you bumped into seems to grab onto you.
I just try to like shrug him off without much like effort into it.
Bonnie? Oh boy.
Let go.
Bonnie, what are you doing here?
Let go of me.
What happened?
I don't remember how much interaction Bonnie's had with Bertrand.
Not much. But he's there for the party for a little bit of it.
Let go. I'm done. She doesn't really fight him, she just keeps asking him to let go of her.
He'll let go. Continue on his trajectory.
So sorry, Bertrand. I'm so sorry.
and you keep floating until suddenly you just stop. Something stops you. And the whispers, even though your ears are closed, start to get louder.
Be quiet. I wanted to be alone.
They keep getting louder and louder, each saying something different, something questioning, accusatory, angry, anything. To let them know that they're still sane, still alive, still here. And suddenly, though, as the whispers get louder and louder, they all say the same thing at the same time. Who is this new arrival?
I'm nobody. I just want to disappear. Just leave me alone.
No. You are nobody. You... You are very important. And with that, if you're even looking, out of nothing, the darkness and void that is the surrounding area that you inhabit now, a being manifests itself surrounding Quinn and looking straight at you.
What? What the fuck is this?
Did you lose your king, Quinn?
What can kings do anyway? They only move one square at a time, right?
I suppose you're right.
She buries her face into her knees again and says, I'm just nobody now. I want to be just nobody. Stay here, myself.
Do you hear that, Quinn? Your king gave up. Oh, that you hear Quinn speak, but it's not right. It's like he's here and not here. Voice glitching out in and out of existence as he looks to you. He says, Bonnie, you're not supposed to be...
Bonnie puts her hands over her ears and says, I'm done. I'm done. Leave me alone.
Bonnie, you have to fight.
I'm done fighting. Haven't I fought enough? I just want to disappear.
Bonnie, no. What did I say to you?
She shakes her head and says, I don't remember. I don't know. I'm nobody. I just want to stay here by myself. I could finally find peace here.
Bonnie, there is no peace here. You need to fight. Please.
I fought for the
I fought for my father, Cherubim, for the Foundation, for you, for my mom, for Julius. Where did that get me? None of it matters anymore.
Quinn seems to try and raise his arm up, and you see the light that continues to flicker start to try and envelop you. But as that happens, the form of this being moves around you, stopping the light from reaching you fully, and begins to kind of just whisper. You want to be alone, nowhere, child. You
Just-
wish to give up.
Just leave me alone. I'm fine where I am.
And you feel yourself being kind of picked up, sort of, and pushed forward. More and more towards Quinn, the form of Quinn that is in an existence, half materialized, half not. It's almost like pieces of his body continue to flake away and then reattach themselves as he forces you to look at Quinn right up close to him and
What
say,
are you doing?
tell that to him that you're done. To his face.
She looks at Quinn. How's my man doing?
He's half in this existence, half not.
Haven't I done enough, Mr. Quinn?
Vonnie, you need to get back.
I'm done. I'm not fighting anymore.
Vonnie, please.
You don't need me. I don't want to don't want to go back. I don't want to fight for anyone anymore. She closes her eyes and says, I'm finally free, Quinn. I'm not an angel anymore. I'm no one's angel now. I'm just me. Here, I can't hurt anybody. Nobody can hurt me. There aren't any lies. There isn't anything.
That Quinn seems almost a bit, not desperate, but very worried, as he says, Bonnie, you're not thinking properly. I know you don't want to do this anymore, and I know it's hard. We are the only ones that can, and if we don't win, there will be nothing for anybody.
Not my problem anymore.
Good. So you're sure then? Alone, child.
She looks at Quinn and says, I tried. I really did. But I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I just want to be alone.
And she kind of just like bows her head because she can't curl up because friggin' this weird, creepy motherfucker's holding her.
You do so, and being laughs again, then says, "Then you are finished." And he kind of tosses you a bit off to the side, and for you to continue your floating.
Close my eyes and curl up again and just let myself float away.
Continue floating as you hear Quinn kind of yell at your name before you hear the being go, "Oh, don't be so worried, Quinn. Come, let's continue this game of ours."
Holy shit, that was a hella evil laugh. Just putting it out there, sorry, breaking this immersion, but...
And that's that.
That was a good evil laugh, Jordan. It went really well with the music.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, Bonnie's just
Dabs
allowed
limits.
to...
Thanks, Bonnie.
Thanks, buddy. I love how Shark creeped in there and said, "You guys are fighting the Scarlet King. You're fucked."
You're fucked.
Fall back! Fall back! Fall back!
Oh, fuck that shit.
Fuck.
Fuck
Oh
that
shit!
shit.
How long has it been?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Boom.
So,
Alright.
if there's
It's
anyone we should thank, it's Julius. He's the one who tipped her over.
We're-
Hey,
Alright.
Lame knife.
I feel like I should at least
We'll use
going to that
witches.
cultist area to at least get laid before I go there in case they need any more virgins, because I'm not about that. Like, just not go.
Is it sensible to fuck Bleach?
It is sensible to fuck. Now it is.
Bree,
Sorry.
Bree, you
I'm
need to
sorry, but Layla is abstaining.
We need to give Bree some reading material for the Scarlet Kings.
You
She
see,
knows how fucked we
look at
are.
all that ass that's showing.
No, Bree, some of them are really good. The one I was talking about with the chain is really good. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's a mirror.
Also, this is a pretty good song, actually.
God damn it!
Right.
Now we're gonna be thinking about that, but we can't metagame it, so we have to deal with our current issue.
Alright, well, welcome back to this. Welcome back. So the base alarm goes off.
Okay, Jordan, you can get rid of that angry leech token because I can't use it, but I've got this one.
So I have a
Does
question.
that change to what? I think...
Yeah, this one changes.
Okay, good.
So I have a question, Jordan. I know us as fans of SCP, everyone knows the Scarlet King. What I'm wondering is that something that Foundation members know, or is that like really high
Oh
up?
no, that's
Yeah.
real high up stuff.
That's what I figured. So like, would even like Vulture would, but that's probably it.
Let me just
Vulture, Rudy might know some things. Quinn definitely.
Yeah. Alright, I was just curious.
Oh,
We're so
All right.
fucked.
oh, you
I
see?
didn't realize this was
see-
a Call of Cthulhu campaign where we all.
Oh no! You see, Kareem, you thought we've been having fun, but me and Dami have
Holy
known about
shit,
this for months. We've known about this for months, Kareem.
Did,
We've been here
Did
like
did Jordan accidentally show you guys something?
No, we figured it out.
I mean, I figured Jordan was gonna make
And then-
the final boss
And
of
then
Scarlet King.
Jordan like blatantly told someone, and then I lost my fucking mind. I was like, no.
When did he blatantly tell-
November. So far, everyone that has gotten some
Oh,
sort of
someone.
information of the Scarlet King has died.
Oh wow.
November
Oh,
November got
wait.
inklings of it in a report, and then she gave up her existence, and then now Bonnie got to see him, and then she gave up her existence.
So the only ones that know what's actually going on in character
Are
is
gone.
the 05 Council or dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a.
Can I get the rest of my redacted fucking dossier? There's gotta be something in there.
I figured you were gonna do that, Jordan, but I wasn't 100% until now. Obviously.
Kareem, I can't believe you have so little faith in Jordan that he cannot run a Call of Cthulhu campaign.
I didn't realize that's what we signed up for. We're all gonna die, by the way. No one lives.
Oh yeah.
We already
Why
killed
do you
our-
think I keep on talking about backup characters, my dude?
We already killed our 8 fucking birds.
So,
We
the
already-
plan then
the
is
gate
who
to
can
hell-
fuck death the fastest so that they might not die.
Right, so I guess Castle's at the top.
Aha!
Really?
Fuck yeah!
No, I guarantee you Grim is afraid of the Scarlet King.
Probably. I'm just.
If Grim is, I think Grim's one of the brothers deaf, or works for them.
I
And
don't
if that's
know
the
what that
case, then yeah, he should be afraid of him too. Because
I
it
don't
took.
Is there
Because
anyone who isn't? I don't think there's anyone who isn't.
depending upon which canon and which version of Scarlet King you've read, but there is 2 entities which are above the Scarlet King, which is like sneeze and he ceases to exist.
So this
Believe
guy is
me,
like
but-
Cthulhu levels bad.
No, this guy is like Cthulhu's daddy levels bad.
He could eat Cthulhu.
The point is,
But
the
then
principle
you-
is the moment he's here, everyone's dead.
Basically, the moment he's here, all realities merge at the exact same time.
Hot.
Wait,
And
but then
everyone dies really quickly.
Who were
Hot.
the daddies? You said there was 2 daddies above him, though.
They actually don't have genders. They're genderless entities.
Everyone is a
which-
daddy, that's.
Girl daddies.
Okay, then I guess they're daddies, but they don't care. These are these 2 entities are the things that create and destroy the universe again and again and again and again and again and again. So they don't give a fuck. The Scarlet King is just a means to the end for them.
Oh, so they're just the
And-
God machine. They don't give a shit.
Hey, Precious.
Basically.
You
Alright,
wanna...
can we get through this quickly first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what were you saying?
No,
Donnie?
don't worry.
Okay, you can message.
Yeah, I'm just...
Alright, so everyone goes fucking crazy because 3 people just doored into the base in the main gate. Who would like to be on the first responding team?
Fuck that.
Raise.
Not and not Snow.
Not Snow.
I would.
Do
I would
we
like
know
to
who
be
is?
the Euclid Labs?
Do we know who it is that is breaking in? Is it that common
Yes.
knowledge?
Yes, it is immediately informed.
And we know that Julius is really fucking bad news.
Yes.
Okay. Does Castle have knowledge that Julius can fucking own everything in like one touch and he's got Mama and Daddy here too?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah.
phoning our allies.
You're calling the Camerata.
Hell yeah, then we're allies!
I mean, that's fair.
We're allies to take out Cherubim, not deal with
You
all
can't
this shit.
have allies if your allies are dead.
Basically,
Okay, that's a good point.
we are currently the Camerata's meat grinder, and they can't use us as meat if we are dead.
Yeah. So fucking calling them.
I mean, that's fair.
Alright, so you begin calling them. So then, who's on the first responding team?
Can I-
Damn it.
Layla.
Not
I want. The thing is, Precious wants to see what's happening, but he doesn't want to be in the fight. If that makes
Then
any
look
sense.
at the camera. You have a camera boy right beside
Alright,
you.
then I will look at the cameras because I need information before I jump into a fight.
There you go. There you go. Now, who is the first responding team? There's Layla.
No!
Who else? Not 2. Okay, who else?
can
Wait, what?
cannot Snow go do something?
Why? Okay, sure.
I think he's asking who are on the front lines, who are the first
Who
ones
are the
there.
front line? Who are the
Okay.
first people that are going to be running onto the scene, essentially? Because shit will happen.
All right. Well. Hey, Wolf.
Nope. Alright. Definitely not. So we got Layla and we got Noth, and we're getting a couple of people with them. Alright, so let's see here then. I'll give you. You know what? Yeah, that we'll do this. Team Ladybug.
My creamed rice just isn't doing it for me anymore.
What?
Bonnie's incident ruined my appetite.
Pass it
Oh.
over. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Well, hope you guys have a good time on the front lines because you're dead.
Basically, for the
Yeah.
Foundation.
Woo! SCP!
For the Foundation.
Alright, so,
Hold the line, brothers.
Team Ladybug is formed.
Thank you. Is this the Valkyrie squad only females?
Yes.
Perfect. If we survive, that means we get an achievement.
Yes.
Look, it's literally all of the female characters.
There you go. We did it. We did it, everybody.
Are we supposed to? I gotta refresh. I don't think I can see everything I'm supposed to. I think I'm on the wrong page.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
I was on the wrong page. I was so confused.
This is Bly's song, right?
I think so.
Wait, no.
No, this is for...
Layla's?
This is not
Lara.
Layla's. This is literally... I posted this a while ago. I forget what I posted it for. One second. Let me scroll up. The song for all the goddesses we have at the base. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, Jordan, I see how it is. You don't want to use my You say it every time.
Fuck off! I'll kill you! Make it small!
Okay, will. How small? Do you have a size? Like
No.
250?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Just small. It's okay.
Small is not okay.
Just make it small.
Alright, I'll just make it small.
Just make it small. Okay. Don't gotta be complicated.
I just...
Shh.
If people can continue to screenshot for me, that would be appreciated.
I can get that. Oh shit, someone beat me to it. Oh well.
Thank you, Bree.
You're
Alright,
welcome!
Back to seriousness. So first responding team gets into the main office gate. No one has reported any took you guys a couple minutes to get here. No one's reported any casualties, right?
Yep.
There's still the 4 guards that are in the main security ring that are just like, what? And when you guys actually get in there, there is a swirl of fire that is essentially surrounding the 3 assailants.
Cool.
Yeah, I can do that.
Epic.
Mhm.
I'm gonna steal this song.
Of course you are, you piece of shit.
Could we have grabbed fire extinguishers?
Sure. Okay. 1 second.
Did Leech take part in a fucking brawl of Bright?
Yes.
God, Leech, you madman.
Are you really bringing this up now? Why? Where is everyone's priorities? I swear to God.
What are priorities?
Anyway, you guys get in there. And the tension can literally be cut with a knife. Now, they want to do something, but do you guys want to let them do something? Or are you guys going to act immediately as you get in there?
What does it seem like they want to do?
You don't know.
Like,
Can
is
I
it an
empathy
action, or
them?
do they want to say something?
It looks like they want to say something.
Let them say
Oh.
that.
Can I empathy them?
Sure.
One success.
What? One success. Okay. You can tell they're a bit tense.
Okay, well, they look like they're gonna say something. I'll let them, I'll gesture for them to speak, but I'm also very tense.
Okay. So with that, Julius walks forward, steps out of the fire, in front of all of you, and then he will get on a knee.
Stairs.
I'm very sorry that this is sudden, but I would like to negotiate.
Negotiate.
Yes.
Negotiate what?
On behalf of my people, you have a prisoner in your possession that we would like to have instead.
Unfortunately, dear, we're under our protection at this moment. We're not
Wait,
so
wait. I hold up a hand to Layla. One sec. And the problem is, like she said, they're under our protection for a moment. What happens if we say no?
Then we will be forced to, at a different point in time, either find a way to get this to work out, or by force. And,
And what if we say yes?
then you won't have to deal with us ever, really, I suppose.
Unfortunately, dear, Foundation doesn't like giving up SCPs.
And as we've figured, you will go a bit outside of them.
Yeah, but still, secure, contain, protect. Not give a not, and we made a promise. We have no stake with you.
So there is no way this can come to a peaceful conclusion.
Oh, there most certainly is a way for this to be peaceful.
Hold,
You will-
I call Rudy.
You just all decide to, well, stop your fire magic. And, well, you preferably stay so that we can contain you.
Yeah, no, that's probably not happening either.
Would be better for everyone involved.
Yeah, that's probably not happening either.
Save a lot of time.
Yeah, that's probably not happening.
Everyone's. Layla can talk, damn it!
Sure. With that, they go. He goes. He looks back at his two companions, and they look at him. They just shake their heads like, "Who the fuck is this bitch? Like, what? Is she serious?"
And she then looks to Noth and, you know, kind of gestures for her, like, aren't you gonna call Rudy?
We're going to talk to our boss.
Understood.
If you could kindly wait and not possibly hurt anyone, that would be fantastic.
Of course. He gives a
Yeah.
bow, walks back into the fire.
Get back
Calls
in the flames,
Rudy.
you piece of shit.
And Snow has been beelining for Firebrand.
So has Hui.
Why?
Because Hui wants to protect fucking Firebrand.
No, I'm talking about why the both of you are beelining for someone who needs to stay the fuck in that cell. Are you gonna let her out?
No. Hui's
No.
gonna keep her there.
Snow's gonna talk to her
God.
and maybe convince people to let her out.
No.
Hui thinks it's a very bad
So
idea.
first things first, you guys called Rudy. So first things first, out of character, again, the choice still lies with you as players. Do you want to give over Firebrand?
No.
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 Okay.
Well, let's. Can we talk? Can we get
Yeah,
more
let's say-
more someone who can talk to them more?
Well, that's not us saying it now. He wanted our just consensus as players.
As players, yes.
But
Hey,
I mean,
Layla-
I think ideally keeping Firebrand is nice, but also ideally not losing a bunch of staff.
yeah, but this is SCP and they don't care. Like they really don't.
I know,
care.
but again, the idea maybe we can be like, oh yeah, take them and lure them into a trap or something.
No, that's different. As a player, we don't want them to, but what we're saying
Well-
to them is different.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
not what we do.
the
That's not what we're saying.
The issue is that we know if they take Firebrand, we're going to kill her. That's a fact.
Wait, say that again?
We know that if they take Firebrand, she's going to be dead. Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
It's SCP, we're not supposed to.
We're not supposed to kill SCPs.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Yeah, that's our. It's their value of protecting these individuals is like more valuable than most of our lives.
Gotcha. Cool.
Now, Castle doesn't have to believe that. I'm just saying.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get an understanding of the situation. Again, I don't know.
So, and again, as players, we may want her not to be because that's our job, but we may say something different. But I guess we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so you can call Rudy.
Yep, he gives the orders.
And he picks up, and he just goes, "Yeah, is this about the containment breach? I'm in the middle of something right now."
Oh, okay. Well, they want to negotiate.
Oh boy, what do they want?
They want Firebrand, and they'll go. If not, then they'll come back, and they'll probably cause casualties trying to get to her.
Well, you know what the Foundation stands for.
Yep.
Tell them no.
They also said that they know that we operate slightly out. I told them no, but you're the boss.
Well, you did it right. So I guess that sort of makes up for the vent situation.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be great. Can Snow say something on comms?
Do you have MTF comms?
Can I have Snaffled, a communicator from a security person?
Sure, they can hand over one to you.
Outside of Firebrand's cell.
Excuse me, Hui's there too.
Just looks at Hui, just looks at him but doesn't say anything, and says,
Hui looks at you.
I have two ideas. One, we could move Firebrand to another location immediately while you stall for time. Two, we could, say that we need time to negotiate with the rest of the Foundation and prepare something. Either way, I don't believe that either way, our job is to protect her. By the way, would someone mind asking, presume that is SCP-999, asking him King for this Agent Griffin is?
I think that's a bit of a meta.
Mm-hmm. Because last we knew, she was in her room, sick.
Oh, she didn't say anything about leaving?
She didn't say anything about leaving, but it's not like she probably did have to check out and leave, so...
Yeah, like, no one knows that she's in communication with SCP-999.
Mm-hmm.
It's assumed that if she was, she would have told the Foundation.
Yeah.
She's a good agent.
Yeah. She hasn't done anything sus like everyone else.
Yeah, but she's been leaving frequently for America, hasn't she?
She has a home there, guys.
Again,
Yeah.
her house.
She lives there.
Okay,
Again,
he doesn't say
that's too sus. Again, if you guys, I said before, if you guys
He
wanted
doesn't say that then.
everyone's in and out, I would give you also that a lot of people leave for the weekend.
No, yeah, nobody
Okay.
is. Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Okay, I thought that it was known that she was out. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you probably quickly figure out that if you ask what Agent Griffin is, because I don't know, I think she checked out like yesterday or something.
which is perfectly
Okay.
reasonable.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind. Forget that. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to.
No, that's completely cool.
Well, he says, it's a pity. I believe he just missed Agent Griffin. But, yes, I do propose that we either stall for time to set up something, or, if possible, we firebrand to another location immediately.
Is this over comms? Or is this just a
Yeah.
tweet?
Security comms.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone hears that.
Okay.
Layla is going to bite back and comment because she's right in front of these people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can Julius hear this?
We don't know.
No, you guys, your comms aren't like it's not over like the
Oh.
PA system or anything. It's
Okay, no, I thought like people had radios.
it's over your security have radios, but this is going over MTF earpieces. The MTF
Yeah.
earpieces. Right
Like, if I think Layla were to talk, they'd be able to hear Layla's side of it,
Yeah.
now.
but not because
But
we don't
not-
have those muffled voices.
Yeah, you guys have. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, you guys hear all that then.
Does Rudy or anyone else say anything?
Who
Rudy-
says something to you, Snow?
What does we say?
They're kind of at the main gate. We can't firebrand.
Yes, there are multiple exits.
There's someone at my door. I gotta burn.
If there's multiple exits, please, like, is there multiple exits, Jordan?
There's
Or
yeah,
no.
you at the end there, right?
No, there's one way in, one way out.
What's this then? Sorry, I didn't do it. What's this then?
Hold up. I gotta switch the music back 'cause it keeps changing on me. What's what?
There's like an exit here and then an entrance.
Oh
here.
no, wait.
No, there are
I
two.
mean,
Sorry, I thought you guys meant out of the main area.
that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
This floor, there's only one way off this floor.
That's a really badly designed.
It's literally for defensive purposes.
Oh, it doesn't work.
It's made to keep things in.
Yeah, but you secure people out though. Is that the intention?
Top side. Listen, this floor
Yes.
is for keeping things in. On top of the base, where actual people can come and go from there, that is a different story. It's designed differently. But this floor is all about keeping things on this floor. Which, yes,
Alright.
doesn't help if people are trying to get out of the floor, but that's not their intention, because SCPs, if there's a containment breach, they do not want the SCP easily able to get out.
Well, this guy can just use a fucking magic fire door apparently. So.
Yeah. Again, there's no way to stop that.
Oh yeah, no.
We can. He just looks and says, "If necessary, we could possibly make an exit." But, Rudy, Director or Commander or anyone else who is listening, what say you?
Rudy goes, I say tell him now and we'll deal with it. I got my shot.
Disagree.
What I miss?
Immediately, Bishop's like, oh god damn it.
Yo, big disagree. Rudy said he wants to just fight it, which is a bad idea.
Oh
Then
dear.
we'll think about it.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, how long are we gonna stall him for? They'll probably just sit there until we're done thinking about it. Just tell him now.
I kind of want Precious to pipe up on that one. But I don't know if
Would
it's
it be possible?
Are we able to hear comms in the security room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Have Precious pipe up. Do it, Kareem, you coward.
Alright. No, stop. when he says like, oh, what are we just gonna stall and then do nothing? He's like, Precious will be like, give me that to someone who has like a microphone. Yes, hello, director. Yes. Stalling for time, we can make a trap or something, but simply fighting him right out, by the sounds of it, it would not be a good idea. And then I guess he'll follow up. Here's what I propose. Tell them we'll think about it. Eventually tell them we will give Firebrand, lead them to a trap, and do everything we can at that condition. Then we will at least have the advantage of knowing where we're fighting, with who we're fighting, and perhaps we'll be able to split them up, or something of that nature.
If I can queue in.
Oh, yep, everyone queue in.
We also have some newly found allies that might be able to help us out of this pickle if we need it.
Song changed again, goddamn. I'll delete that.
Just, yeah, kick it off of the thing.
I thought I did! I thought I did! Anyway. There you go, Scott. Anyway. Alright, then we have some affirmatives on that one.
I guess.
It's
Yeah.
buying time would be possible. I could speak with a Firebrand, possibly, to come up with containment procedures for them. Possible ones, at least.
Alright, well, everyone get it done now then.
Affirmative.
So, what do you guys do first?
I'm thinking, yeah, we tell them we'll wait and we get talkie people in there.
Call in the fucking camarada. Let's go.
On it.
Knock will tell them if you guys could, give us a show of good faith. We're going to talk this over, and if you guys could get out of our house in the meantime, that would be fantastic.
We would want an answer now.
Okay,
It
but
is not
we're
that
not the ones that make all the decisions.
You were not just talking to the person that does.
He's not the only one who makes decisions.
We
There's
want-
bureaucracy and shit.
Well,
I know, I hate it too.
alright, so the guy from the back goes, well, we don't want that. Now do we? So, could we get an answer now? Yes or no would suffice.
Can someone
Please.
tell this is Sparta to shut the fuck up for a second?
Hope he doesn't hear that.
Can
I can't hear that.
Layla stifles a giggle.
Knock says, well, you heard him, Director.
I heard him. What do you guys want to do? I said I want to say no, so...
Can I roll to convince these boys to chill the fuck out?
You want to convince the firemen to chill out?
Yeah.
Impossible.
You say impossible?
They're hot-headed.
Who
Agent
cares?
Precious, bring them some weights. Maybe they need a lift a bit.
Oh no.
Good.
Hey Evan, what do you do to get to calm down?
Good.
You can't tell me, Gordon. They're angry, so I can't convince them.
I'm joking. Roll. It's a joke.
Kareem can never tell when you're joking when you're GMing.
It's totally a 50-50 with you. Because sometimes I go, are you joking? And they're like, no, I'm telling the truth. Roll. I hate you.
I learned that from you.
What is that,
Don't you mean
present persuasion?
perfected it from you?
You
Presence
slide in,
persuasion?
like, do you even lift?
Jordan?
Presence. Sorry. Manipulation persuasion.
No. Alright.
So while you do that, Leech dies in the MTF lounge. You made a joke.
While you do this, we continue to tell everyone to like just crank up the AC.
God.
Oh my lord.
You're trash.
I got 15 dice. And I got one success.
You need help, Precious?
Yeah,
Well,
I need
then.
help. Ridiculous.
Well, you try and they look at you.
You don't happen to have Sugar Lips Honey
No.
Tongue, do you?
I do have Sugar Lips Honey Tongue.
Burn a willpower for reroll, you fool.
Is that a thing? I do that.
If you have the third dot, then
I
yes,
do
you
have
can.
I do have the third dot.
Go for it.
Have you complimented? No.
No, that's different. Yeah, that's for the other thing. And I have to be here for 20 minutes, so that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I gotta mark my willpower, so I need to make sure I'm not.
Wouldn't it be funny if I couldn't get out of the MTF lounge as well?
You
I've
can't.
already run into the wall once. I don't want
You can't. Someone has to open the door for you again.
to. Really?
Oh, that's so much better.
How do you get 15 dice?
Willpower and a bunch of bonuses.
Holy shit. You're willpowering those? You madman.
Right, yeah. Because telling them to chill the fuck out is like the most important thing right now.
Alright, well. Of course, Julius is always seem to be at all tense. The woman just kind of sighs, and the dude just kind of looks, and you all breathes, and it's like, we just would like an answer. That's all we need. We are here in peace, and on the ancient accords of the honor of both houses, Ember, Ash, and Pyre. We are not here. We are not. We. You better not, dude.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
You wanna die? Like.
No.
She's laughing. Don't worry. He's like, oh god.
No, Precious is extremely professional. He doesn't even. He has a very, very like listening face.
Goddamn. Maybe you got it. We are here in peace, not to attack. We simply wish to continue these accords so that we can have our answer and know how to proceed.
Yeah.
You're asking for someone's life.
We are asking for a dangerous criminal to be returned. The same thing happens with other countries as well.
He
Prisoner
will.
exchange.
He will put
This
his
is
hand
it.
up.
We only need a yes or a no.
Well, with my 6, am I like? I'm curious if now what I'm saying is the 6, or before I just kind of assumed what I said.
Just you can say what you want to say. Go.
Okay, because he will say in response to that, of course, it only makes sense, you know, transferring prisoners from one place to another. But as Agent Karras mentioned, it's bureaucracy. We have to deal with who goes where, what deals with what, one prison to another. It shouldn't be a big deal. Just give us some time.
Understood. We will wait.
I'll
But
totally
do-
talk them up, by the way.
Sure.
Huh? Yeah, he's just gonna talk to them.
Okay. Well, then now he's gonna eventually say, "I can get it out."
Yeah, sorry.
That's cool. Okay, that is fine. We will wait. I do hope that this is not stalling.
Of course.
Everyone sweats.
Thank God we sent the guy out there who's talking to him with the 5 million resolve composure. They'll never get the truth out of him.
And they can't see our faces for the rest of us.
Literally, it's like, Precious, you're not lying to us. Precious lying to them while smiling? Never.
Can Snow talk with Firebrand?
Sure.
Walks into cell.
No!
Alright, no.
No!
No.
Can we stop this? Because Hui is right there.
No,
Hui is
walk
right
in the-
there.
No,
Hui is
walk
right
in.
there.
No, walks in. The door has been
okay.
The door has been opened.
Can I snaffle a weapon off a security guard?
A what?
A weapon.
No! Can we please stop Snow from committing suicide and letting out a
He's
very
not
dangerous
going
criminal?
to.
But you're opening the doors to the bitch
Yes,
that
but we
knows
also have a ceasefire.
But she knows these people are here to kill her.
Well, why
She's
do you-
probably thinking that we're going to be giving her over to them right now.
Why?
No. Oh my god. He looks at you. They look at you and say, I do have a plan. It would be greatly
Just use
appreciated.
the speaker.
No, they might hear. Furthermore, it would possibly engender a certain level of trust if I go in and see her face to face.
He thinks this is a very bad idea.
They don't care.
I think
Uh,
everyone thinks this is a terrible idea.
I
Move
think
your
you.
token inside.
Oh no.
Move your
Okay,
token inside. I mean, get
I
rid of
can't
this
move
card
it.
thing.
I'm unmovable. But someone move it for me.
I don't even have a
Oh,
token.
okay. There you go. I'll give
Um,
you a token.
Snow
That's the wrong
goes
side.
into cell. He bows when he enters slightly. Pardon the intrusion.
So,
Oh god.
But, well, I have news for you, or rather, a deal for you.
Oh, yeah. A deal.
Yes, it seems that individuals are here to kill you. I would like to work with you to stop them from killing you.
No, really? I had
Yes,
no idea.
smiles. I'm sorry. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
That's fine. I can't exactly change my voice for jokes.
But yes, there are currently 3 of them, I believe, in the front lobby right now. If there is a way that we can contain them, to stop them from killing you, as that is not in our interests or in our priorities, well, I would like to ask your assistance.
Well then, my suggestion for you is good luck.
You don't want us to try to stop them?
That sounds like a personal problem for you. Secure,
You don't.
contain, protect, right? Well, protect me.
And you won't help us protect you?
No.
You're willing to die then? You don't mind it?
I've been willing to die for a long time. It's not about what I want. It's about what you can afford to tell your bosses.
They smile. They smile. So,
This
well,
is my
sorry.
last. Sorry.
Sorry, is she saying something?
She was.
Oh, sorry, continue.
No, she just says this is my last act for my family. The last I could do. So, good luck, Doctor.
Good luck, you say. Well then. They pass a hand over their face for a moment and say, you know, I too want to die. I too want to sleep forever, but they won't let me. So, I find I'm a bit loath to give you the same thing. And they smile and say, however, I'm not doing this just because that. I'm doing it because I don't like violence and I don't like people dying. So if I can stop it, I will. With or without your help. I'm doing it all the time for... Well, no. We're doing it all the time for ourselves, after all.
Can
Will you resist should they come to fight? Should they come for you, or will you fight them back?
Oh, I'll fight them. I'll not go down without one. But they have to get to me first.
Very well then.
A security team, at Hui's request, makes their way in and says that it's time for you to leave.
Can Snow roll a persuasion to get that information out of her?
Can I?
I mean, yeah, you should always be able to roll a persuasion.
Yes, but what are you trying to persuade out of her?
Way to fucking deal with these guys, right?
Yeah.
she already told us how.
What did she say?
The only way is cold.
Oh.
That is why I've been screaming the entire time, can we please freeze the entire base?
I thought you already
That's
did that.
That's the only way that we know of to combat them, because
You
they
already
can
did that, though,
control
right?
atoms.
No, we did not
When
already
they
do
can
that.
control atoms, it's scary. And
Okay,
I
but-
think the dude here is the one that can control atoms.
But you did that, right?
We asked people to do that.
That is a yeah, I'd like to
Yes,
put some
yes,
attention to it.
the
Okay.
base has been getting colder, don't worry.
Oh, they're gonna notice, by the way.
But like,
yeah.
hey, if Snow still wants to try to get more info, like, we
Yeah.
cannot do persuasion. So, big
Mm.
shrug.
Bows and says, "If you do truly wish us good luck, well, a word of advice would be appreciated." And he'll roll persuasion.
Okay.
I'm going to assume my striking looks doesn't work.
No.
Does my gentle work?
No.
Okay, fine, I guess I willpower. Do I have willpower back?
Yeah, you have 3.
You can risk.
Oh, you can risk.
Holy shit! 1, 6, and I have 4 10s, 1 sec.
Oh,
Oh, that's another 10. That's 7.
7
Okay,
successes.
7 successes.
oh.
Alright, she mulls it over in her head a bit, and you hear her just kind of sigh with a big plume of smoke that comes out as she expels air. They are here. As an envoy, correct?
Yes, they want an answer.
They are still trapped in their ways. If you give them their answer, they won't attack. They'll give you the warning. They are bound by honor in old ways. They'll warn you of the attack before it happens. For their precious honor. This counts as war for them. And war is to be declared before acting upon it.
Interesting.
So if you want more time to prepare, give them their answer, and they'll leave.
I see. Thank you. He bows and looks at her and says, I do hope that despite everything, you will fight. We're fighting. No matter how weak we are, we'll fight. Can I roll to encourage her?
Sure, but she's about to say something.
Oh, okay. Well, she can say something first then. That's a presence persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Will my gentle help?
Sure. But she says, and I hope you're able to be reunited with your mother again.
3 successes. He pauses. Pardon?
Your mother.
What
It's
about
at
her?
this moment that we, tells security to drag him.
All right, yeah, they go and they're like, all right, time's up, let's go.
What do you mean?
You get dragged out by security.
No, I hold up hand. I look at them.
Their hand, they don't stop. They've been given an order by Dr. Hui. They have to follow that.
And then can I quick draw a gun?
Yeah, you can quick draw a gun.
Can I quick draw?
I hold
My
it
thing.
to my head,
Oh!
and
Oh!
they smile and say, "So Sofia Andreevna is dead, just as I thought."
Ma'am, sorry, sir. Put
Is
down
that right?
Hui
the
closes
gun.
the door.
Is that right?
Put down the weapon.
I'm asking Firebrand.
Hui closed the door.
Firewood doesn't say anything.
Wait,
I
are we
s-
are we still in
I
the
said-
Firebrand's room?
I suppose so, since
Okay.
Snow just pulled out a gun out of nowhere.
I think that we'll just move a little bit in there.
So Sofia Andreevna's dead. I knew it. Sets down, puts back gun. Anyway, you heard her. Give them their answer, and we'll be able to make preparations.
I think we're going to put Snow back into a coma, guys.
He just smiles at the security team. Dr. Janus currently isn't in. And I don't appreciate people attempting to drag me out. Attempting to move me when I do not want to be moved.
Security's just like, for fuck's sakes.
Good security guards. I think it's time that the good doctor
He's walking out himself.
sees Dr. Diablo. He says quietly to the security team,
Yeah, Dr. Diablo gets paged
Looks at phone he's probably on at the moment. Oh, god damn it.
immediately about this incident.
Shit.
please, then looks to one of them after Veyron, okay, gun.
So, are we going to give them their answer?
You talking to Firebrand still?
No, I'm talking to the rest of the people on comms.
All right, boys, time to out of character decide, because
We're going to tell them no.
well, that's the
Yeah,
no, I know. I'm just saying, are we? Because Bree was saying, if we say yes, technically we can still separate them and try something now. But if we say no,
If-
that's it. We're fighting them all
If
together.
they are
yeah, but
coming
not
back
immediately.
later.
No, I know, but it's we can really do slimy ass shit here. if we do it.
I vote
Yeah,
tell
but
them
what
when
can we do right now?
I mean, we might be able to separate them, and that's probably the best course of action with that one.
Yeah, but even one can fuck up our shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what the alternative is, that we can pull off some bullshit, or we can wait and then really try plan something. But they will be completely aware at that point.
I don't think any bullshit will work. I think they're expecting bullshit because of you. Well,
of me?
because of us,
I'm not saying, I'm pretty sure I have brought their guard down.
their
Oh,
guard.
no, I think their guard is still up. I just think that that they believe that we're just trying to figure out what to do.
That means
But I
their
think
guard
their
is more
still
low
up,
than if
and I
they're
think
coming
that's
here
literally
prepared
just
for a
because
battle.
We are stalling.
Yeah, their guard is definitely still up.
I
Plus,
was fucking muted. God damn it.
Oh no, Bree!
Ugh.
But yeah, I think we have to
Well,
say.
what were you gonna say?
Okay, so I was saying, right now their guard is gonna be as low as it possibly gets because they are waiting for us to give them an answer. So they're maybe kind of expecting something, but they are not here for battle. If we say we're not giving her over, they will be coming back here for battle. We won't have a breath of surprise. So it's a matter of, do we want to lose that opportunity to give surprise?
Why don't we just immediately dunk them? Oh wait, no, they're
Well,
flat.
that's what we're basically saying. Like, do we trash them here with the element of surprise, or do we let them know we're
Okay,
coming?
the second question is, do we believe that we can trash them here?
Okay,
Alright,
no. Wait, before all that, did we message the Camerata?
I'm
Yes.
assuming that
Yeah.
Castle was on the phone with them
I
before he
think-
got paged.
I think we should play that out, because if the Camerata comes, I think we can trash them here
I'm
if
down.
we separate them.
That's up to Jordan, though.
That,
Alright, it's fine. So,
if we separate them, we can probably trash them.
But we won't be able to separate them.
You,
I think we can argue like, okay, but we don't want all three of you coming through our base. We're gonna take one of you there.
Guys, we'll do this after when we figure out this last little bit of info that we need.
All right.
it's a
can
big
go back.
bit of info.
All right.
Yeah.
yeah. So, you call the phone,
I do.
Castle, and you're... Actually, one second. Where are you, buddy? There you are. That's not you. Never mind. That's you. No, that's not you at all. Okay, then.
Go ahead and put Castle back to where he was before I fucking muted myself.
So the phone gets answered, and hear the voice of Grim. Hello.
Hello, this is Dr. Del Toro.
Ah, Castle.
Yep,
How are you doing, my boy?
could be better. We're in a situation right now.
Really?
Yes.
What sort of situation is?
Out of character, how much do we know that the camera knows about these fellows?
They didn't give you any information.
Okay. I need other players. Was this guy like high? I don't know anything about him. Out of character.
Who, Grim?
Grim is their
No,
boss, basically.
no, not
Oh.
Grim. The SCP guy that's kicking in our
Julius is
door
his
with
own-
fire.
Presumably they don't know anything about Julius.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. Okay. We have a couple of SCPs at our doorstep at the moment. Extremely powerful. And it's looking like we're going to be having a problem. Given that we have established an ally relationship, is it possible to request aid? Because if we get into a confrontation with these SCPs, there's a good chance our base is going to be a crater.
Right. Wouldn't want to have you dying so soon. So we'll help. I'll send 2 battalions of my personal guard, and I'll come myself, personally, to ensure that this matter is taken care of. But I would like something in return.
Okay, what are you thinking? Just keep in mind, we're already doing this to keep one SCP contained. It would be counterproductive to let another go.
Of course, my dear boy. That's not at all what I'm thinking. I would definitely enjoy 100 tons of steel.
100 tons of steel. Oh. Get back to you on that.
Alright, but don't take too long. On
What?
your hands.
What'd he say?
Alright, but don't take too long. You have a problem on your hand.
Thank you, I know. Puts on hold. Get in contact with 3D.
Paging Rudy.
Yep.
Paging Rudy.
You don't have to page Rudy. Do you guys want to give him 100 tons of steel or not?
I don't know what that is,
Wait,
guys. What is
Wait,
that?
is this a public?
Okay.
Out of
So-
character wise, you can make a decision, and that's what say, because as players, you have control of how
Three.
this.
Help.
The Camerata only have basically 90% of their army is made of machines
Yes.
and metal.
So it'd
So
be
if
giving
we
them
give-
more machines,
Yeah.
Essentially.
and that's a huge problem.
Oh yeah.
Wait, let me.
How much machines are we talking here?
100 tons. Like 1 ton is like think a solid. Think an elephant size, just bit of steel. An elephant weighs
A ton is 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
But it's more
They
dense.
are asking for 2 million pounds of steel. Can we negotiate down?
Well, I'm just trying to get an understanding here because he said he's willing to spend two small armies to help us or whatever the fuck it was. So we need to do the math here. How much is he losing versus how much is he gaining?
He said personal guard. I don't even know if that would be just machines.
I
Probably
think he said
sending people.
he said something.
And
yeah.
he himself.
Yeah, and he's coming, which is a bigger deal. He can probably fix this himself. I don't know why he needs the other ones.
But my point is, I think he did mention probably machines. I'm just trying to figure out because we can assume whatever is brought is gonna break. So let's do
I
some
don't know.
math.
I'm just afraid in general.
How about 25 tons?
That's a fourth, right?
Yeah.
No.
Just try it anyway.
How about 25 tons and 25 tons after?
Can I negotiate with?
Do we even
No, I'll
have
talk
that
to him.
amount?
Do you have good rolls for that?
For negotiating, yeah, I have decent rolls.
Precious wants to do everything.
I'm sorry. I'll jump
Alright,
up a
so,
window. Fuck
No,
this.
I'm just
That
saying.
right there.
Why
is
would we
a
let you
ton.
negotiate with them? Aren't you no? Or wait, never mind.
Allies give and take.
I'm just trying to understand because I there's a lot I'm encountering in this session as a player that I don't know, and it's really difficult.
Oh no.
Right? Okay, it's okay. Just
So-
ask away. We'll fill you in.
Okay, because how much do we know how many soldiers this would make? That what was it, 100 tons?
We have no idea.
You don't know.
Okay.
Like all we know is that they do have fully robotic
Yeah.
soldiers,
So-
which are humanoid in shape, and the fact that like one of that they're similar weight to a human, or at least Jordan described that because we were able to punch them and shit.
Okay, so it'd make a lot.
Yeah, but they would also need more than just steel to get. So
Do we know, is it public knowledge that Cyrus is the one that makes all of the troops, the infantry and shit?
he implied that he designs them.
I thought he implied that he made them.
Remember,
This
he
is the
said,
build.
"I
Oh no, he said that to
What?
me.
this one and this one, but I didn't make those ones." That's what he said.
Hmm.
Okay, guys, remembering stuff from season brings a tear to my eye.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're welcome.
Piece of shit.
By the way, Snow shows the security guards that the gun was unloaded.
That doesn't make a fucking difference.
That doesn't make
Doesn't
any
make a
difference,
at all.
Okay, I'll work with what I got here then.
Hey, something smaller maybe? Why do you ask him if he has any other requests?
Oh, I know. That's what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to
Oh, okay.
understand since this was all going into territory. I was like, okay. After Castle talks, he'll re-answer. Thank you for waiting. What are the other options?
Other options?
Are there other options, or is this you really want this medal?
Oh, let me get my Christmas.
I didn't hear what he said. I'm sorry.
He said, "Oh boy, let me get my Christmas list."
Ho ho ho.
But I hope you all guys like the juicy new thoughts.
Yeah.
Ah, boy.
They make me sad.
Am I ready to cry? The answer is yes.
All right. So then, the other options are 100 human souls, 20 SCP souls, 800 gallons of solid fuel,
I like to think the ums are in. Like he's actually reading off a list.
Yeah, he is.
Why has my family forsaken me? Oh, I'm not very important, never mind.
Oh, ouch.
257 industrial tanks of compressed air. And the other things are, well, you said no SCP exchanges, so throwing those out.
What were they?
Oh, there was. Oof. I believe we figured out that there was a project at some point where some sort of pyramid-like object was found. We don't know much about that though. You hear like paper being like thrown away. You guys lost that one already. Throws it away. Oh, that little one. What did we call him again? The mini one. The one that's like 2 feet tall or something?
Isaac!
It's on this list too, apparently.
My son. My Colgate boy.
For the souls.
Oh boy.
Question on that. I'm not making a confirmation, I'm asking for more details. At what point do those need to be collected?
Immediately. Well, I mean, after the job's done, of course.
Okay. Out of character question, how many people did we lose in the last space breach?
Which
The last
one?
one we lost nothing.
Nothing, okay. What about the one before
But
that?
The wolf one, we lost nothing, but I don't know if you mean that one.
No, I mean one where we had violent SCPs. Or something we were dealing with.
So many fucking...
the full containment breach we had, we lost half the base.
So, a lot of people.
Yes. Actually, no, we lost more than half the base. We lost 2 MTF teams, almost all of the security, and then half of the remaining personnel.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make a quick stroll here so I can see the base right now. So, hello, security room.
Although he didn't ask for SCP souls. So...
No, there's human souls and
100
SCP.
human souls was the
Oh,
other one.
100 human... God damn, Castle, we've only got 100 guards on this
No,
base?
listen.
Okay, right.
He'll take it in installments.
It's something.
Just give them D-class every once in a while.
It's something to consider because people die anyway. Now we're thinking like Foundation.
Yeah.
class in installments?
I don't know. Did he say we take it in installments?
Yes.
Can we give them the years they die on the job?
Well, they got to, I guess. Then whatever's left over, well, shrugs. Essentially, you guys can send them like 5 D-class every month.
I can agree with that.
1 second. I'm gonna try and barter him down first.
I'm so sad that I can't just leave.
Hey, we could just give them wolf guys.
No,
They won't.
the way Castle views this is we're not giving one away to save one. The entire point of this entire thing is to keep one in a cage. 50.
50?
Anything that's lost during this breach, and then over time we can fill in the rest. But the ones lost during the breach are up front.
80.
75.
Deal.
Okay. And they need to die on the job. No killing them.
Why, I would never think
Oh,
of killing someone.
Well, maybe not you, but, you know, if you're bringing in a battalion, oh no, stray bullet, oh god, Jim's dead, oh hey, soul. None of that shit.
Our forces are very accurate, all of you know.
I hope so.
Well then, I'll pop over soon then. Just send me a text and...
What's the delay, then, should I expect? We're kind of needing to time this pretty well.
Right, seconds. Like 3 seconds. That's mostly the time it takes for your text to reach my phone.
Okay.
I already prepared the battalions while we were talking.
Damn. Nice.
I mean, I knew I was giving you an offer to die for.
Ah. So he just does the dry laugh, that's it.
Ah.
Did he just retaliate at me?
Actually, because Snow has said something different. Whoops. Because I forgot that someone rolled me a 2, not a 3. He said, he'd have said, yes, I hope she comes back from her mission soon.
That was just like a fix on something.
Ah.
But go.
Very cool.
Alright. 75. Are you able to get anywhere in base? You've seen it before, so I'm assuming you know how to get here.
Sorry?
He said, I'm assuming you already know where everything's located here.
Not.
Hadn't Vemlik been inside the Foundation base?
Grim has. Vemlik came in one time.
Well, Grim has, though.
Yes, Grim has.
Okay, so he does know the location and
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's what Castle was asking.
Yeah, he said yes.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll give you a text with location and when.
Understood. Good luck.
Thanks, we'll need it. Hang up.
So are we doing this now?
I can have them here, and Castle will walk over and pass this information on.
This is a super tense situation with everyone working on the same thing in different places.
He will use a communicator to pass information on. They can be here in 3 seconds, wherever. So.
Do we want to try separating them, or do we want to delay it?
If you
I
separate,
don't think we can separate them.
if you try to separate them, if one of them comes with you, we can drop the entire people right
Well,
here.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm. If we.
But then we have another one in the base.
Yeah, but we do have 75 people we need to pay Grim, so...
I don't think that's the kind of mentality we can use because.
Oh no, I'm not saying that was Brianna.
Okay.
Wait. Can you negotiate with Grim that? What about taking their souls?
I mean, it's
If it
souls,
comes to
human
it.
souls. They are SCPs, which means technically if they die, that's 3 SCP souls. So.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
okay.
not part of the deal, so it doesn't matter. If he takes it,
Yeah.
that's him taking it.
Yeah.
You should have said that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Well,
fine.
Could you suggest it?
he'll probably just take them anyways.
The phone is hung up. What are you guys doing?
Hey, Jordan, give us a second.
Could you?
I think
Could you?
see if Precious can get one of them to come with.
That's what I'm thinking.
To
I
talk
really
to,
don't.
presumably to talk with Rudy.
I don't think it's a good idea. I think everyone
And
die.
No, give him faith. Have faith.
I don't have any faith because the guy that can control atoms is here.
Okay.
Let him do his fucking thing.
okay, but also Grim said he's coming personally.
Yeah, so the idea
Yes.
is.
I have faith in our allies.
Just text Grim. Let's go.
Well, no.
I have faith in that when Grim is here, we can deal with him.
Here.
But
So-
only when Grim is there. If we
He's-
separate someone, Grim is no longer there to deal with the one that's separated.
No, but
How
it
are they
gives.
supposed to know that Grim showed up if the other person's just going to talk to Rudy or whatever? They're gonna come back and their friends are gonna be dead.
Alright, so,
Take.
Firebrand is able to see through walls to look at people. Julius is able to see through walls to look at people.
Well, then have it take Julius, have him walking away so his back is to them, and fucking drop the Grim Bomb.
Well, why don't we just pretend that Grim's a fucking breach as well? Just drop them all in together and see what happens. We don't have to.
I
really
mean, they
wait
are
on
technically-
account of
well,
decency.
While they are our allies, they are
but
also technically our enemies, so we have nothing to
I'm-
lose with the
I'm-
massacre.
I'm quite clearly outnumbered here, so...
No, Dami, the waiting is not. The waiting is not for decency. The waiting is so we can set up even more.
Wait, what is Chance? What is your plan?
He wants to wait.
I don't even want to fight them right now. I think we'll die if we fight them. I do not think
That's
we're
why
prepared.
Grim's coming in.
Yeah, but
I
like
say
I
fight
don't.
them.
I think separating them is also just like
I-
a good thing for half of us. I
I
don't have a plan.
I do
I
agree
literally
with.
don't have-
I like Dami's idea. Just put them in a fucking room together, close the doors, and pray. Because
No,
honestly,
he just kicks the doors open and then we're fucked.
no. Because if Grim's in there with them, they have a bigger problem than us.
Yeah, just
That-
trap him in a room.
it's literally-
just get it over and done with.
Yeah, it's literally cage match, ballroom blitz, fucking Camerata. We are
Let's go.
we are allies with Camerata right now, but we will not stay allies with Camerata right now. So I mean, any losses to them,
Use and abuse. Let's go.
yeah, knock them up, like knock them up and then leave them while we smoke our cigarette. Like,
I'm afraid.
That seems like a because if anything, if one of them just leaves,
Just shoot him in the fucking head. We will unload every single bullet. It doesn't matter. You shoot and you keep shooting, and eventually it will get through.
Okay, then fine. Here's what we should do. If we're gonna prepare, then we'll just move everyone important out of any possible situation where they'll get hurt. We drop the temperature to like nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
The temperature has been gradually dropping.
No, I'm
And
saying
then-
if we're preparing, they're coming back later. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no, no. I think it's too far gone to prepare for later.
No. We just
No, no,
lower the
no.
temperature. Everyone gets the fuck
That's
out.
what-
We
that's what
dunk
Firebrand
Grim in there.
said. Firebrand
No.
said that they'll come back later.
They will feel the chill. No, just
Yeah,
kill
but-
him now. Just
but
kill
you
him
guys-
now.
I vote we do it now. We have the element of
Yeah.
surprise. There's no way they'd know that Grim is just dropping out into their ass. Like,
You see, that is an element of surprise right there.
He might be able to drag him outside as well. So I mean, we could just
That moment when
Go
a
for
man tells a red priestess who's talking about her fire god all the time, guess what, bitch? I allied with death. Here he comes. Ducks.
So you want me to literally say, "All right, one sec, let me go get her," and then you just text, and that's it. We just wait.
yes.
yeah.
That seems
Alright,
like a
goodbye.
bad idea.
Well,
Well,
you.
you know,
Well, I
you know,
assumed.
Hey, you
I.
guys wanted this.
Whoa.
I'm get something to drink.
Okay.
You're leaving it all up to random, just
What?
Grim.
Well,
you
then
know?
what? I am.
Hey, I'm leaving up to Bree. Bree has an idea.
Go get your drink, Chance.
I'm gonna be here a while.
What I'm saying.
I'm being honest. I don't have an idea.
Go get your water, Bree, go.
I'm in it for the carnage. I'm in jail.
For
I
the
don't give a fuck.
content. No, the reason is because I do think luring one of them out there is like if you're like, okay, come with me to get Firebrand, because actually that's a good idea because Firebrand said she's going to fight tooth and nail. So if you just you choose the weakest one and be like, okay, come with me, let's get Firebrand, that you guys go down so that he's so far separated he can't get back to his team. We drop Grim on him and let Firebrand and him duke it out.
No, because then Firebrand will die.
Is Firebrand weak?
Firebrand is weak.
Okay, I didn't know Firebrand was weak.
She's basically a cursed version of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then fucking Grim Bomb them, dude. Say, I'm gonna go get Firebrand and we Grim Bomb them. Because otherwise, if we don't, we lose the element of surprise. B,
Well, you don't lose the element if you take one of them out. I mean, we're just giving.
No,
basically,
I know,
my
but what
idea-
I'm saying
because
is-
then we're just leaving it all. There's no involvement from us.
the thing
But,
is,
like-
what I'm saying is, you take one of them out, and I'm okay with this. I'm down with the taking one of them out idea. The point is, once they realize, they're going to do one of two things. They are either going to A, turn on you guys, in which now we're going to face heavy casualties, which isn't a bad thing, because now we owe Grim shit, so I, as a player, don't mind casualties. But, and I'm down with that. I haven't disagreed with that at all. I'm also thinking the Ballroom Blitz idea also works. They are both two very viable options. It's just a matter of how much we trust our allies. I trust Grim.
Well, an additional thing to keep in mind is that they may not, like, their priority here is to kill Firebrand, so they may just try and slip out of Grim's deal. And Grim may not even be super good at standing up to all three of these guys. Like, you don't know that either. Pretty sure Reggie almost killed him.
I can tell you that he did not.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna take a lot to kill that guy.
If you want to take one of them, take the weakest one.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong either. I'm just making...
I know, I just want to come to a conclusion.
We're certain that we want to just hope to God that none of them break out or none of them...
Well, that's why we're here.
And the point is, if they're doing a fucking Ballroom Blitz in there, we have time to go, drop the temperature to fucking nothing, and set all the traps we want. It is literally...
Well, it's already dropping to nothing currently, but it's going to take a while.
That's the point. It's buying time, and best case scenario, Grim wins. Worst case scenario, we have the time to set as many traps as we need. Because I guarantee you it's not going to be a fast one.
Well, what traps do you have in mind?
Well, we were planning on making traps fucking anyway.
No,
Just get everyone to strip a little bit.
To get them in an area where they're not paying attention and just surprise attack. There's no real way to set up a trap besides that.
Just pose all around
Well,
base.
then set up around where they could possibly exit and be ready to attack as soon as they come through those doors.
Just seduce them.
They can see through walls.
Then a surprise attack is null anyway.
It's not completely null. My point being, it's fine. If this is the direction we're gonna go, that's fine.
If you want people, I'm down with having people in there helping, but I think that amount of AoE that's gonna be in that fucking room...
No one should be in there. That's it. Once you have Grim in there, no one should be in there. Even those 4 people, but they're gonna die, like, whatever.
My point is that
people surround.
I think you should ask, we should ask the 3 players whose characters are going to potentially be with this person if you drag them out. Do you want to fight them? Because if you do, drag one out. If you don't. Like, I don't care.
I don't think any of us can fight them, to be honest.
So do you want to leave them in there and just have a fucking Ballroom Blitz?
Again, I'm a new player too.
I'm back.
I'm a new player too, so I don't know much about... I'm assuming, like, nothing, like, guns and knives don't do anything to them, basically.
Guns and knives don't.
No. Alright, so... it does. The problem is the fact that they're able to regenerate in presence of fire. Each of them have different abilities that they can do involving fire and heat. They can come back to life if they are set ablaze. Like, all sorts of stuff. We don't know the full extent, but, like, that's what we know right from that. That's all from Julius alone.
I also think it's important it'd be good to have them all in one place, because that will minimize the amount of damage the base takes to one room and a couple hallways, and then wherever they go after that. Like, instead of having one guy trashing the place separately.
Expert opinion, Chance and Dami.
Yeah.
Could we fight even one of them?
There's one thing I forgot to mention, because I just remembered it because I was looking at Hui's notes. There's 12 houses, because there's 12 champions, and when a champion falls, another champion takes her place. Even if we kill these 3 more will replace them pretty much instantly. So no matter what, we're gonna have to fight them again.
At least we'll be prepared next time. Either way, there's gonna be a fight.
But, like, in this situation, we can prepare, and rather than having to, lose a shit ton of assets right now, we can, just not fight, and, just fight the same number that we'll fight if we kill these guys anyways. because the only real way to fight these guys, in my opinion, is to go to their home turf and capture/kill everything.
So,
I don't know.
do we know if they like fucking regen, as in like not regenerate? That's the wrong word. When they die and another one takes their place, is it because they've just been chosen to take their place? Like, is that person already exist, or do
That's what was
their
implied.
souls fucking go that way?
think
Because
they're
if
like
so,
out
the
of
Grim
numbers.
can just eat
No,
them.
it was implied that when a champion falls, the Empress chooses another.
That doesn't mean they immediately arise in their place.
No, that's not what
But-
he's saying. He's saying
but
in the
no, it's-
future-
So, like, there's an entire house of them, presumably, that's been training their entire lives to be chosen by the Empress.
Yes.
So they're soldiers ready to fight.
Yes.
So if one falls, the Empress is just like, oh, I'm going to choose you because you're the best. Boom.
You know
instant
what I'm hearing here?
obedience.
I'm hearing two options. One, Grim goes, finds the Empress, and gets married to her. Two, we kill all of their house. So there can be no more.
So many other problems right now.
But yeah, so like,
We'll just ask Grim to do it.
I just do not think we have the means to fight. I think this would be a wasted opportunity because I think that they'll no longer treat us with respect because we killed their envoys, so they'll just go hog wild on us probably.
Are you suggesting we just give them?
But then we'd be going against our SCP values.
So what are you saying
the
here,
Neophyte
Chance?
Council will eat us.
So what I'm saying is that we tell them no. We basically stop almost everything we're doing, go high alert, and just start pumping out fire-resistant armor, and just pray to every single god that may or may not exist, that when they come knocking, we'll be ready to fight them.
See, here's the problem now, because I know Jordan over there know we're spiraling, and I guarantee you, there's probably not to the level that you're thinking, Chance. But the problem is we have no guarantee, and now we're all spiraling.
I'm not
Good.
spiraling. I still want to
Shove
fight
them
them.
in the roof.
Yes, but
Shove 'em in a
Brew, do you
room,
understand
blow 'em
what
up.
Chance's suggesting?
I
Do you
understand
what he's saying?
Chance's suggestion, and I'm willing to cross that bridge when we get there.
That's a bridge that's not fun to cross.
No, it's not fun to cross, but guess what? We're SCP, motherfuckers. Our job is containing, and if we don't kill them, then we can contain them.
Just
Yeah.
shove them all in the freezer.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? You don't have to kill her champions, and then she can't choose more champions. You put her champions
Yeah,
in a
but we
cold-ass cage.
Can we knock them out?
That's
we
the
just-
thing, we have to knock them out.
Dunk them?
Keep an eye on the fucking doors, see how Grimm's army is doing. We have...
Hey, Grim, stop now.
Point is, if we see it going in a direction, and they're out fucking cold, we can take full advantage of that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, you can ask Grim.
Raph and Jordan, you're in the OSC chat.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. I think Wrath is not in the roll 20, so
Well,
you got yeah. You should be doing the ERP thing though, but it's fine. It's fine.
big shrug.
So can
I
we
don't
just
care.
nuke them then?
afraid.
I vote for let's fucking nuke them. I do vote
Get
that
people-
we I think we should have a couple people in there. Yes, they would be. This is Brianna talking. Because Castle actually has a heart, but I do think we should have a couple of people in there. You know, they probably won't make it out, but we don't want to just make it look like, okay, Grim, have fun, good luck, we're
Alright,
good
you know what,
teammates.
fine.
We should get knockout gas just in case.
Just text Grim and say if you can incapacitate them, that's preferred. And that's it. Well, just do your fucking wombo combo. Who cares? You just do that. It doesn't, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll give Grim that heads up, and then yes, I agree. We should grab some knockout gas and shit like that.
Yeah. Because that worked on
Right, that's
Cyberus. We just knocked him out immediately.
I wish we could have tested that on Firebrand earlier. That would have been nice.
All right. So, are we able to procure knockout gas, things like that? Where are those located? How far do we have to run for that?
Can you just gas the room? That'd be nice if it was in there already set.
You get into one of the D class rooms, I'll gas.
D class shit. D class is like right through there.
Yeah, no, we're all locked off.
We can tell the security in there to start collecting knockout gas.
Yeah. Alright.
No, I think Jordan meant
No.
that. We need to give him into his cell.
If you get them inside of a D class cell, or actually no, the whole D class wing can be gassed.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, so then we can lead them into there, I guess, if we wanted to, and just hope to God.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
we'll
that
just-
the plan then?
Yeah,
Are we good
and
to
then
go?
we'll tell these fuckers to lead them all the way into this middle area, and then
just gas them.
yeah, well,
Okay.
not just gas them, but tell Grim to go, and then keep an eye on it, and then gas them.
Oh,
just
so
in
like
the
we take
situation.
them that way, saying firebrands that way.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it. I like it.
All right, Precious, you know your job.
I'm not gonna do. I'll just tell the security to do that.
Yeah, but someone needs to convincingly lie.
Oh,
fine, this isn't reach.
Yeah, he'll roll, I guess.
Yeah, be like, okay, fine. We'll take you to them. Take them to D class. And then fucking bomb the shit out of them.
Alright, that's what we're doing.
Let's fucking do it, boys. Either we die or we die. I'm in. I mean, it doesn't matter. The Scarlet King's coming anyway.
That's a
But
good
we
plan.
don't know that.
I know, but Brianna knows that, and I'm ready to die.
Yeah, but you could
Alright,
be like,
Jordan, let's do this. It's been 6 hours. I'm ready to die now.
So you guys are going to try and entrap these people?
We're gonna tell them to go this way, and then we're gonna be prepared to press the gas button, and then we're gonna fucking call Grim.
Grim will. I will give the heads up to Grim if you
By
cannot.
the way, if that ship's flammable, we're fucked.
Do we would know if it's flammable. We have the components.
Is it flammable?
Anything's flammable at certain degrees.
Fuck you.
then it's flammable, my dudes.
Then no, scratch that. We're giving them not a bomb.
Instead, we should just,
Just dunk them in there.
Are they
Yeah,
immune to amnestics? Can we just shank the fuck out of them with memory
we don't
loss?
know. Oh my god, like, throws them in D class, just like douses them in amnestia.
Yes!
All of them get
a minute.
amnesia.
Anything's flammable. Is air flammable? It's
Are
not.
they going to be walking around basically on fire this whole time? Can we not just get a window when they're not on fire? I'm sure that they'll walk
We can
along.
ask them to put their fucking fire down.
Yeah.
It depends what. I mean, it doesn't. The point being, if you put the knockout gas, they can just light it on fire, and that's it. We're fucked.
Yeah, we don't. That's
so
a
It's not
bomb.
worth it.
Hey, we could always just do the Terminator movie.
True.
Which is
Throw just a canister of fucking nitrogen in there, have someone shoot the nitrogen and watch it explode and cover everything in the room in
Do we have?
that's a great
freezing
idea,
cold
actually.
stuff.
I thought we didn't. I thought I'd suggested that earlier.
No, no one's.
Probably did. You probably did.
Yeah, I said
like,
liquid nitrogen.
like, I know. I was like, if he's able to, he would totally make a fucking flamethrower that doesn't shoot flames,
Hey-
it just shoots nitrogen.
Hey fellas, where's the
'Cause it's easy.
where's the liquid nitrogen stored? Can we start getting it?
There's some in the Euclid labs. There's some in the basement. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
can we have during this conversation stack that shit up during all of this shit?
Well, there's only one problem, my dudes.
Yeah.
We have to take the liquid nitrogen through them to get it.
No, we'll just put it. We'll just.
No.
Do
If we're
it
just
here.
gonna do it here, yeah. If we're just doing the whole deal here.
No point in
'cause
bringing
we're
them
not
D class if we're not pumping
Yeah.
gas. We'll do it center,
Right.
front and center stage, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Euclid Wing, you
Tommy
fucking
just
get
really
the
wants to
the,
blow
the
up.
liquid
I want to
nitrogen.
go to bed too. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's been a bit. Liquid nitrogen, get it's here.
Sure. Jordan,
Okay.
Yes.
Are we good? We have liquid nitrogen, and we're just gonna call Grim, and then we're gonna throw liquid nitrogen in there.
Well,
Okay.
do we want to throw liquid nitrogen in there first, then call Grim? I think it's kind of
No.
a bad show of
Yeah.
faith to throw liquid nitrogen on
No,
Grim.
yes, I know. It's just there in case things go bad or
Okay.
some shit like that.
Sounds good.
Cool.
So,
Precious says 1 second. There you go.
to fucking confirm, we're sending Grim in. If it goes bad, we're liquid nitrogening.
And then we just die after that.
Sounds great! Are we throwing more, like, when Grim comes in, are we sending in backup to try and help him? So
Fuck
that
that,
we're
are you
not
kidding me?
assholes.
No, people are gonna die.
Duh!
It's fine. Just I think he probably expects it.
No, yeah, he doesn't expect us to throw in our own people if he's gonna bring like, a ton of people.
Fucking
Yeah.
guess. Alright, cool. We empty out that room then. Not really, those 4 guys are fucked. and call in the Grim Bomb.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole deal was just that the trade-off is just that Grim will take care of it, and we were overthinking it. But we have to pay him. I think that's literally the whole.
We owe him 75 souls.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Sorry, that was long-winded.
Yeah, that's what happens when you put us in a terrible situation.
I'm not at all annoyed. Oh, why are you guys talking to me like
Fuck
this?
you, Jordan.
Oh, no. I'm probably
dumb
sounding
piece of
like
shit.
I'm sorry if I sound like a huge bitch right now. It's more of I'm concentrating. I'm not
You
like...
don't sound like a huge rich breed, don't worry.
No, everything and everyone is fine.
Okay. Let's do it, survive.
Kareem coming at me. That's what happens, Jordan. We put us in a wait, hold up.
That's, again, I'm just being a sassy player, don't worry.
I know, you sassy bitch.
Oh, ooh. Me and Jordan are gonna need some alerts.
Oh god, they're gonna go fuck.
Let's go into the AFK.
Hublord ship lives. Hublord ship lives.
Okay, so I'm gonna deal with. Let's just go through this round.
Oh.
You see,
Are these glass, by the
why
way?
isn't Snow Why isn't Dr. Castle going to deal with Snow right now?
He... Can they just hold Snow for the time being? Because if people start dying, I'm a medic, and they would beat me.
Can we just shoot? No.
Under... What was the page? Just, like, he's tried to shoot himself?
Yeah. He held a gun
No,
to
no,
it.
he didn't say that. He didn't say that. Instead, he said, oh, yes, I hope my mother comes back from her mission soon, and left.
So he didn't ever hold a gun to his head?
No.
Wait,
Oh,
but
okay.
wait...
I forgot that you rolled a 2 instead of a 3.
Okay.
Well,
He
That
didn't
helps a
hold
lot.
a gun to his head. He's just texting Vulture.
well,
Nonetheless.
we would still ask someone to just,
Castle
Alright.
will say
why does he have gun?
He snaffled it off a security person.
Yes, but I mean we would ask security why he has gun because he's
Okay,
under
but
the
for
impression
now,
that he
let's
should
focus on
have
this.
gun.
We'll handle that later. If it's
But
not
yeah.
a high priority
Yeah.
thing, let's just die.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the death thing. I'm ready to make my backup character.
Alright, so you call Grim.
I call Grim. Well, we let Grim know if it's possible to knock him out. It'd be preferred. Otherwise, don't take any chances. Do what you need to do. We've got fucking liquid nitrogen and shit on the ready if you need it.
Cool.
And
Cool.
yeah, let's call that bitch in. Let's go. Come on, Daddy Death. Smiley face. Precious at this situation.
He spawns over here next to Precious. Next to Castle.
Bishop just like, I drank too much today.
Goddamn, motherfucker! Piece of shit!
Oh no, Bishop, you broken man.
Got a bit of a stubble now.
Don't know. Alright, yeah, fucking licks Grim.
Oh, he's here.
Castle will give him the location of where they are. No one else is in there except for a few security. Or he'll be like, they're right up ahead. Main room, entrance, for security there. The liquid nitrogen is off to your... And he'll give the right direction because I'm directionally challenged.
I should ask if it'll affect him. If
Left.
it won't, we could throw it in at the beginning.
Well, his army's probably affected by it.
Fair enough.
He says, "Oh, thank you," and goes to move on.
I feel bad because I imagine Precious brought them like tea. Like he was just chatting them up. He's gonna be like, alright, time to betray you. Honors for the week.
Alright, so what do you tell the people that are waiting? You tell just nothing to them as Grim makes his way?
You text us, right?
Yeah, you guys are informed on this. Or at least I would have sent a text to the competent ones.
Alright, well, Graham moves up from behind and says, "Oh, the big leagues handle this."
Just like pushes past all of us, this snood bastard.
Ladies? And... what?
Links. Breathes.
Sweats. I think Graham's upset, guys. Abort mission. Abort mission. God damn it, Dami, I was about to send a picture.
How many times has Precious thwarted the camera attack? Or is he just
I think Precious was a deep cover agent, my dudes.
BFFs with them?
I mean, these two are making some prolonged eye contact.
You will look at him and he'll say, "Now's not a good time to catch up, Mr. Grimm."
Grounded.
Eye widens.
And with that, immediately the three people are like, oh boy.
You did stall for time!
I assume this means we'll be fighting. Unfortunately, it seems like the case, he says, and kind of waves for everyone like to leave.
Layla will, begin dragging Precious back through Team Ladybug. I like how the security personnel just steps out.
He waved for them to leave.
He kind of dispel a little fire thing, back up a bit.
Are you just gonna do the cinematic style?
Yeah, at this rate, I don't think you guys are gonna join in.
No, we're just gonna stay behind the door and just be ready to, go in there and finish the job if anyone's looks like they're almost dead.
Of course.
We're vultures.
There's only one vulture here. Anyway.
Vulture comes in, shoots one of them in the head. I've won.
Got it.
Just large screen, kill steal.
No one can hurt them with guns except Vulture.
With that, the swirl of fire that was protecting them kind of dissipates as they all kind of stare down at Grim. And Grim, of course, that's his scythe in his hand, very casual. Takes off his little cloak and throws it behind him as the door closes.
I'm gonna watch this from the security room.
Which of the ladies catches it?
I don't know. Who wants to catch it?
Fuck it. Layla will catch it.
Alright, Layla, well, let's resolve.
Oh no!
Today's the day I die.
Okay, I'm gonna willpower this bitch instantaneously.
Just imagine if Precious was still there, he just flops it on Precious's face, grounded.
Hey,
you are now a coat rack.
If it was aimed for Precious, I wouldn't touch it.
Precious left.
Precious is like, I'm sorry.
God damn it. Oh, I actually haven't spent a lot of willpower. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Already. Let's roll. Wait, did someone have to catch it, or was
No,
it just
I think you're just trying
You just
to.
said you were gonna
Why are you
catch it.
talking about this? It's catch it.
Roll the goddamn die!
It's a stupid fucking meme.
Okay, guys.
Not that hard.
We, catched it in the distance. Just say there was. We catched it.
Can you hear it?
Catch the goddamn cloak. There's sparkles everywhere.
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, you did. You really did. No, you're fine.
This shit's
I
covered in
awkwardly
glitter.
hold
There's
this.
glitter everywhere. Oh god.
I'm so
Scarpio.
confused.
You're almost entranced by the endless night that is within this cloak.
I am really concerned.
And as these two kind of stare each other down, One second.
Is it safe
There we
to
go.
assume that the feeds in this room are gonna get absolutely fucked? Or is there anything that I'd be able to see?
Well, they're not getting fucked yet, so I'll tell you when they're fucked.
Okay.
So, yeah. So with that, the doors kind of close, and anyone who's watching on the feeds can watch, and if people are close by can hear. But essentially, you hear a lot of knuckles cracking. Mr. The champion of House Ash, being a bit angry at the whole sort of, they were stalling, and now we gotta fight this guy, and this isn't gonna go well. Told you we should have just attacked them. Man, it sucked. Like, just going through all that, and then Grim just calmly, with a crack of his neck and a twirl of his scythe, goes, "I know you all, Orlesian fellows, are also honorable. So, on behalf of the God of Death, I shall take your souls gracefully." And anyone in the feeds can see that they all kind of stiffen up at that, but Julius is the one that then... Of course, he also has to do the bow. And Julius kind of stiffens up and gives his own bow, and they give their own bow as well. And they say, "On behalf of the Empress of Fire, we shall purify you gracefully." Huh. Now that we got that out of the way, who's ready to die? And with that, the fight begins. So, Ty, did you roll?
Yes!
Now watch everyone as the GM combats with himself.
Yes, a grand spectacle.
I mean, if you want us to roll for either side so you don't have to move your hands.
We're in for a great match, everyone.
Hey, well, you see, everyone, if Grim starts losing, we're just gonna, like, throw the nitrogen bombs in there.
The nitrogen.
Nitrogen, yeah. You see, Grim will help tip the balance in your favor.
Grim, I have an army. Grim goes in solo.
We have a me.
Grim has got giant dong energy, like
His dick is larger than anything.
He's got
It's
Maximus.
the snake that wraps around the universe.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, now we're in fucking Nordic lore.
Yeah, I can't believe that fucking Grim's dick is
You're
the snake
imagining
that
that
killed Thor.
It's the snake. It's Loki's baby boy.
Side note: we need to have a Norse campaign.
That's a boy, alright.
someday. Anyways, continue.
That's a long schlong.
Maximum Dungus.
Alright, so Julius is the one that charges in first and immediately jumps forward to just try and strike Grim right in the face. And Grim slightly steps out of the way, sending Julius this punch straight into the door. Anyone on that side can see that it just caves in. Just very slightly dent. Next up is Fire Lady. Materializes a whip and wraps it around Grim's leg. It instantly burning at, you don't even know how hot. It instantly just shreds through his pant leg, and you can hear the sizzle of flesh burning away as she tightens it more and more. And then Fireman comes and holds out both his hands, and a large ball of fire goes straight for Grim's chest, which goes straight through him, hollowing him out from the inside.
Ooh.
Grim takes all this and kind of looks at the injuries that he suffered so far and goes, "Oh, finally my turn." With that, he grabs Julius, throws him at Big Man here, and then does a little spin with his scythe, twirling it around, which cuts the fire whip in half. And then holds out his hand behind him. Actually, no, he won't do that yet. He'll end it there.
He'll end it there! Ah!
Julius gets back up from off the floor, which takes his action. This guy didn't fall down, so he holds his hands out and materializes a spear and throws it. The spear gets blocked as Grim twirls his scythe. Fire Lady goes to kick Grim right in the face, and is able to land that hit, sending him back a couple steps. And on his turn, he grabs that lady's leg and throws her into the door, which gets it to cave in even more and fall a bit off of its mechanical hinge. So people on this side can actually sort of see into the room. And then he throws her off this way. And then, yep, he'll end it there. With everyone back up, they all charge him simultaneously. Julius does an all-out attack. This guy goes to do an all-out attack. And this guy does do an all-out attack. This Grim dodges some of them, but gets hit by most of it. That was the wrong person. I think. It is the wrong person. I'm sorry. Go there. You go here. You. Oh, what the? Oh. Ah, I forgot. You can't do that with these things. Okay, it's... Grim's on yellow, just to say. Sorry.
Who's on first?
Who's on first? Well, who... Good assumption. He takes most of the damage, and on his turn, now he holds his hands up behind his back. And Layla, you feel the cloak ripped out of your hands. And
I don't even resist. I'm
Yep.
just like, yep. Alright.
it goes through the doors, smashing them off their hinges. And Grim kind of does a little jump backwards with a little bit of a shrug. And he actually goes through the doors as they then smash into all three of them.
Does the cloak fucking wrap up?
Nope, the cloak just does that and then wraps around Grim again.
Oh my god.
Again, they're now back at their kind of old positions, back in little standstill. I see Grim's fucking... I see Leech's expression just fucking change out of nowhere. Nah! Anyway, sorry. They're kind of back at their starting points again before... let's see. Yeah. Before... Julius... And... No, just Julius will do it. He kind of holds his hands in a sort of Kama sort of pose, and then fires a fireball, not at Grim, but actually over here. And there is a large explosion which kind of causes everyone that's looking to kind of cover their eyes. The cameras aren't fried or anything, they still work, but when everyone opens their eyes, there's a Grim over here who's a bit injured now. And he opens his eyes and gets up as some more of his suit kind of burns away a bit. His eyes glow red.
stands up and says, "Oh, well, you saw through my trick. Let's have a bit more, shall we? Really top it off." With that, the Fire Lady uses her whip again and wraps it around Grim before taking him through the air and slamming him into the middle of the room. And the champion of House Ash holds out its hands and seems to focus on something. You can see Grim's very skin and flesh begin to bubble before twisting and contorting in different ways. The sickening cracks throughout the entire process. And Grim seems to give it a breath of pain for just a moment before he seems to untwirl himself or uncontort himself on his own. His limbs still seem to be trying to bend in awkward angles, but he seems to be resisting it as he goes, reminds me of these. He takes his scythe and does one large slash with it. The champion of Ash ducks it. Julius jumps over it, but the last one, the champion of House Ember, does not and gets stabbed through. That's it. Where the skin where she was stabbed beginning to blacken and decay, the veins connected to that wound traveling with black as she quickly pulls it out of her and jumps back. With that, Julius goes in for another outlet attack. Oh shit, okay. Okay. So, Julius goes in for an all-in attack, and along with the champion of House Ash and the champion of House Ember as well, each getting a hit in consecutively, forcing Grim more and more back until he's up against the wall. And Julius gives one final, up against kind of the doorway that doesn't have a door in it, and Julius gives one final haymaker right into Grim's head, which seems to knock it off of, it knocked his head off his socket,
Okay.
And his head kind of lulls back, a lot of the flesh of his neck ripping off as he kind of looks at everyone that's still watching back this way.
To be fair, half of them are your NPCs and Karis left. So.
Yeah, well, okay, well we can get Karis out of here.
So it's up to you if they're still there, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Listen, is Layla still there?
Layla's still there, yeah.
So yeah, no one else is gonna move then.
Because she's, waiting to throw in the nitrogen bombs.
Yeah, so then no one else is gonna move.
Does he look like he wants us to do something?
No, he just looks back at all that and he looks back with him. Well, his neck is hanging literally by a thread. His head is being moved by a thread right now as he looks back at you, Layla, and just kind of just smiles and just says, "Don't try this at home, kids."
Layla doesn't know how to feel about any of this. Having SCPs fighting SCPs is morally wrong.
Before his head kind of whips back and says, "All right, let's get serious." And with that, he kind of grabs all of them as his form begins to get bigger and bigger. The flesh of his skin literally melting off, his scythe growing in size as he takes it now in both hands. And what you see before you is this. Oh, and change. There we go. He takes his two-handed scythe and rakes it across all of them again, and they are unable to dodge that as they all go flying. That actually does actually knock them prone, so they take their turns to get up off the ground. And Grim goes, so you can all run now, die, or with that, the three do kind of look at each other. Before they all kind of group up together, and they seem to be focusing on something together with their hands as a ball of fire grows more and more and more. Grim goes, oh dear, looks back at everyone that's behind him and says, you should probably start running.
Oh boy. Could we start running, but could we have the other two teams just toss some nitrogen at those fuckers after we run away?
If you want them to toss nitrogen in, then sure.
Nah, no.
Just don't bother.
Should we, or should we just...
He's got this.
No, don't.
Alright. Well, I guess it's time for us to run and jump into the security room, because that's the closest thing of safety.
Yeah, well, no sprint.
Nine dice. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna willpower this. Actually, no, I'll risk it so I can gain a willpower back. Thank God.
Alright. That.
Run away!
Yeah, you guys can all get in there.
I just imagine we'll just like jump in there.
Grim looks back and says, alright, give it a good old college try. And with that, they unleash a huge torrent of fire that pushes Grim through the hole of the first door, right through the second door, continuing down the hallway, until he hits the very last door. And anyone that's looking at Grim in this time can actually see that he's kind of hefting up his chest, and you realize that it's chuckling as he does stand, and you realize why he's chuckling. Because in this maw of his, this skeletal maw, sits his mouth hangs wide open, still chewing, or not chewing, but still holding a huge orb of fire in it. And he swallows it, and then just says, "You know what they say, don't feed the Reaper." And with that, he takes his scythe and it begins to glow as he twirls and then throws it with all of his might down the hallway. It begins to cut air and even pick up speed the quicker it goes down, and glows more and more. These two are able to jump out the way, but unfortunately Julius is still in the middle and gets hit by it and sent through this door into the next one. Grim begins to follow after. A nice leisurely pace. As these two run back. To help Julius. And together they pull out the large scythe. Grim holds out his hand and his scythe returns to him. As he stalks closer. And then at this point, all three of them kind of look at each other before Julius holds out a hand, and a door appears. And with that, all three of them run through.
So they fucking outie.
He continues, and then for a second it's like, I guess they were.
Oh no, he cut out at the end.
I guess they ran, I think he said.
Yeah, I guess they ran.
Oh, that was terrifying.
That's what we're on. That.
I'm glad Grim's on our side at the moment.
At the moment. Oh god.
Fucking someone just writes another report to the Foundation. Guys, Grim's literally a god. I don't think we can fight him. Guys.
As he slowly gets
It's fine.
smaller and smaller again.
That's why we have Reggie.
He says that as he starts, like, walking forward.
Hits door.
I guess Layla will go with fucking Castle, because Castle's a madman. Why the fuck is Precious, you precious bastard?
Side eyes, Layla.
Layla doesn't even acknowledge you.
You insolent!
Well, that was fun.
That was
Please let
something.
Leech out.
Thank you for the assistance.
Mm-hmm.
There
Of
you go.
course, what could you little people do without me?
Oh, that bitch.
Hold me back! Hold me back!
I
Well,
bet.
he just has a fucking door he can't get through because he's not MTF
Okay.
anymore.
I'll open the door for you.
Can I go ahead and wits medical him? Jordan,
Yes.
can I wits medical him? Just like take a look, see at how he's doing?
Yeah.
Or is that intelligence medical? I don't know which one that is.
Oh, you can roll to medical.
I'm sorry that I didn't understand that.
You can roll an intelligence medical.
Cool. Sorry.
No, it's alright.
Does he get the
No.
medical bonus? I tried.
I'm
Die.
just a fucking walking med bay at this point. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna willpower this shit.
Layla.
Can I empty this bitch over here? We're just gonna be emptying each other? Can I do that?
You can empathy precious.
Oh well, there you go. You probably beat it.
So that's...
Yeah, you say that, but I've been getting one.
One.
Oh, really?
Reroll.
Speaking of ones,
Excuse
one
me,
success.
I like to empathy Precious as well.
Just deal with
Let's see if
capital.
my first empathy is successful. Beats his 2. Nope.
I reroll here.
Precious, I swear to fucking Christ.
No, that was against Layla.
Oh, yeah. That was not for you. Don't worry.
Oh, thank
That was
God.
just making sure Layla couldn't read him.
He got a 1 compared to your 6. I got a 1 compared to his 9. He's a
Brad's
brat.
asking if the door's still there.
This is my empathy for Leech. by the
No,
way.
I believe the door is gone.
Okay. We
Yeah, I guess we'll
make eye contact briefly.
Yeah, and we understand each other.
If it's
are you looking
if
for something?
if it's secrets, you should text him so he can get those delicious secrets.
Well, I want to know what he's looking for first.
He wants to know how you, cause your reactions and shit to this implies you've met this one before, you know a lot about him. He wants to know how you're feeling about the
Okay.
situation in particular regarding Grim.
And I guess what did I get? For me, it's like, what are you thinking about? What are you concerned about right now? Because there's definitely something you're thinking about here.
He is extremely interested right now in the fact that you know you might know this person.
Mhm.
That is mostly what he is honing in on at the moment.
Okay, I'll message you.
Okay.
Cool. Wow, Castle, did you do that roll?
I did. I only got 1 though.
Awesome. He seems pretty bad, but it's healing on its own, it seems.
Alright. Will you need medical assistance? It seems like it's taking care of itself, but
No. Perfectly fine.
please.
Perfectly fine.
Well, damn. He says, in even though like looking deadpan, that was fucking impressive. That was crazy. Thank you.
Of course. Though, I'll have to admit, there was a bit of luck to it.
Look,
Yes. Seems they didn't want to call upon their mommy.
oh, they're capable of doing that.
Yes, champions are. Well then, I'll expect, those souls short.
75 in increments.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. There weren't any casualties this go around, so it's gonna take a bit longer than expected.
Of course. Take your time.
Thanks.
That's all we have now. Time.
If anything else comes up, we'll be in touch.
Of course. Well, lovely seeing you all again. Looks at Leech.
Before you leave, do you mind if we ask what you're using the souls for?
No!
Do you mind answering?
No.
Looks at him. He doesn't
Just
mind
ask a
answering.
question.
He did ask. He said, "What are the souls for?" Oh, because he's being an asshole. What are the souls for?
A project?
Oh, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Probably eat them.
Only I do that, little one.
That's what I said. He probably eats them. Oh, hi. Sorry.
Hi.
I was not paying attention to you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are we just going to continuously say hi to one another?
Hello.
Oh no, I said hi to him, and you said hello. I said
Ah, very well.
common courtesy.
Everyone's just getting acquainted.
Yes, yes, a great working relation.
When you eventually kill us, can you leave me till like last or something?
Hmm. Hmm.
That was a
Layla just
joke. Don't
turns
answer
and
it, please.
looks at you like, Jesus Christ, Leech. It's not a good joke.
You seem like the type of person that likes to watch, though, so wouldn't you rather get it over with quickly?
No.
If he likes to, this is me out of character. If he likes to watch, wouldn't he want to be last?
Yeah, that's why he's that's like Leech had went loading bar as soon as you said that. And he was just like,
Actually, yeah, I might say that in character.
okay.
Precious will say, if he likes to watch, you would expect him to want to be last.
Oh, no, no, no. You see, the last one's always the one that panic the most. It's that sort of anticipation thing that gets to them, and their adrenaline starts going. Big thing. It's
Don't
like
worry about that.
when you're first, it's like turning on the television and sitting on the couch. It's much more easier.
I can assure you that my adrenaline is currently going, and I'm probably gonna die young anyway. So either way, it's gonna be as if I'm last. Why am I telling you this? I'm gonna just...
Well, people say a lot of things when faced with death.
Good one. He says.
I mean, I think it's more of an observation than anything.
Wait, what did he say?
People say a lot of things when faced with death.
And then
I say a lot of things.
Precious said good one, and then he said, and then Castle said that's more of an observation.
Hmm.
Well, thank you very much for coming. It's just awkward.
Yeah, it's just an awkward silence. Like,
Leech just kind of like... He's just like...
what is Leech
actually,
doing?
no. You know, he was gonna ask a question, and then he like...
He just looks at him. Did you want lunch or something?
No, I'll be on my way now.
We have tea. Points.
Oh, that's quite alright.
Alright.
Have a nice day.
You as well, Mr. Reaper.
We may have to discuss moving base in the future, so if something happens, we'll keep you
Sure
updated.
thing. With that, he kind of does a magician-esque twirling of his cape and disappears.
You hear Precious sigh. Show off.
You hear Leech say, "Oh fuck."
Castle's just quiet.
Layla side-eyes Precious.
That side-eye shit.
And then very bluntly says, I hope that your interactions with him are in your records, dear.
He looks at Layla. Classified.
Oh, might not be for long, she says with a grin. Well, she looks to Cass. She looks to Castle just before he leaves and says, "Thank you, dear."
Precious was also gonna say something to Castle, and then as he left, he was like,
Wait, he's stuck. Stay in,
begins to say,
stay in.
Thank you, dear, and then disappears. Oh, okay then.
Well, no, if he hears you start talking, he'll stop.
Oh, okay. Well,
He thought
yes,
he was
Layla
just caught in
gonna say,
between you
"Thank
two
dear."
bickering.
Alright, well, with that's over.
What did Precious say?
Yay.
Oh, Precious was going to just ask him, like, so you're the messenger for death, I see.
Will the puns ever end?
Well, sorry, I didn't. catch
Will the
that.
puns ever end?
Not so much a pun, more of an observation. He smiles.
Leo's gonna go chill in the MTF lounge now.
We keep in touch when needed.
He's just looking at Lee squirm in the background. Darling, are you okay?
Looks over.
Don't worry about me. Just keep going.
Precious will just look at Castle.
Castle looks back. Yes.
I
Are you
missed
following
it,
that
sorry.
up with anything?
Looking at Leech, looking at you. Later.
Aw, come on.
Raise his eyebrow.
Nosy child. He says quietly.
What did he say?
He said nosy child.
You goddamn right I'm nosy. You know why.
I feel like
he kind of. Sorry, say
No,
that.
go.
He was just gonna. He kind of like cracks his hand a little bit. It's not in response to anything. It's just he just does it. After you're goddamn right. You don't know if that's like an affirmation or he's just doing it out of twitch.
I'm emptying that then.
You can.
I'm caught in between this.
You don't know
Fuck.
what it is. He just does things.
Yeah, Leech is adding all of those to his mental inventory.
You know-
Hiding castle.
Fuck it, 1 second.
Okay.
Since people were rolling empathies and I'm already here.
Okay.
Why the fuck not?
Who are you empathizing?
Let's go one then the other. 1. That's you, Precious.
Damn it.
That's you, Leech.
What are you looking for?
Fuck!
I'm just getting a general. There's clearly something going on here.
He's annoyed with Leech.
And Leech is suspicious
But you
of
also, like, cut off as if you were gonna say something.
Did I?
Yeah. He was like,
Oh,
well, you know,
to-
we'll continue this later.
It was literally because of he doesn't like the nature of the situation that Leech feels. He's not comfortable with someone sneaking and listening into the conversation. That's literally it. He thinks
He's
it's
not exactly
rude.
sneaking, he's right there.
Okay, basically he doesn't like people. Like, you were kind of around the corner. That's mostly what I mean. Like, you were
Okay.
moving around. Like, oh, I'm just listening in here. He's just like, I don't like it.
And how's Leech doing?
Leech is suspicious
Of
of
everything?
this man.
Oh.
And he's uncomfortable. And he's building up. His loading bar is going up. He's about to have a anger freak out. Because he doesn't know what to do right now.
He looks at Leech. Are you feeling alright?
Fine.
Do you need to take a moment?
I need to take many moments. All the time.
Blend here. Come on. Walk and talk.
No.
What's that?
Mm.
Raise his brow.
Don't worry about it.
Well, the way I see it is, my schedule's been messed up a little bit because of a breach. So,
Everyone's loading bars.
if you were needing to talk, now would be the time.
He kind of like reaches out. It's like a ding ding, and then there's a just changes. It's like, I'm not talking in front of other people. Just like he's not going to talk in front of other people, even though he's clearly got something to say. And I'm not hiding anywhere. I am leaving. I am leaving.
That is why I said walk and talk.
Goodbye. He
So you-
just fucking throws things and just hides.
Oof.
That's my mentee.
He just curls up on the ground, just shrieks a bit.
He's very stable.
We'll talk about it next week. I've got him on the
I
schedule.
like how his ear pretty garbage away.
Yes. If you could help him with that, it would be wonderful.
I'll do what I can.
I am assuming correctly you are the therapist.
No.
Okay. Is he joking?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't. Yeah, Precious would get that, but he will just say okay.
Yeah, he doesn't get that.
No, he gets it.
Would he? Because it's the very same deadpan. There is no hint that
If,
it's.
if there's no difference, I will roll an empathy then.
Go for it.
Got him scheduled for next week. Are you the therapist? No.
Oh my god.
Reroll.
Reroll.
God damn, guys.
So annoying. It's literally a joke, but apparently not Precious.
Oh god.
That gives him a kind of like, gives this kind of look of like, that's strange.
Castle stares at him for a bit, blinks. I'm joking.
Oh, I was gonna say, just a concerned member of the community.
You were saying though? He says he starts walking this way because, god damn it, he needs coffee.
Yeah, he'll go with him. I can't remember. It was something about what they were talking about death. He's the messenger to death. Oh yeah. He will probably just ask like, why? Just out of curiosity, why you?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Out of curiosity, why you?
Why are? Oh, is it?
Why is he the messenger for?
Oh.
Yeah.
They needed someone to talk to when he wanted to make negotiations. He thought I was the best fit.
No communications experts.
Funny that.
Looks at him.
We've had a bit of a rough few months.
Go on.
They're
Maybe I
dead.
can be your therapist. Oh! It falls his smarmy ass like, oh shit.
One of them's alive.
What did he say?
After a bit, he says, one of them's alive. And then he keeps going.
But then that means, anyways. I presume those are the ones I've been reading into, and you're referring to Reggie and.
No, I am referring to November and Snow, who's basically not there anymore.
So, wait, well, he's back now.
I know, but...
Oh, yeah. What is it, Dr. Janus and Dr. November?
Yeah, no, Dr. Jameson, I can't remember what November's was.
Dr. Lilith, I think?
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Janus and Dr. Lilith. He says, like, trying to make sure he's getting it right.
Correct.
Unfortunate.
It's been...
Seems you've carried a lot of losses for this.
Walks around people.
Yeah, same with him. It's very awkward.
Well, like, with Katzel, it's very much he brushes past people, like...
Give me a second, food.
Someone has frozen Precious in time. By the way, if there's, like, more session stuff that needs to be going on, let us know and I can just drag him over to RP chat, like, holy fuck.
I guess, I don't think there is anything else.
Okay.
This is the last. Yeah.
Are we okay then? Because I don't want
No, this should be it, I think.
to... Okay.
Alright, sorry,
So,
I'm
yeah.
back.
You guys go on, do your RPs.
Okay.
Yeah, where were we?
He was talking about November and Janus.
Oh yeah, he said there was a lot of losses, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of losses, some of them coming back, but honestly, it's a strange set of things that happen in such a short while.
And you'll learn it's part of the job.
Part of the site, I presume, not so much the job.
People don't stick around long.
Lots of traitors, too. He's just like going through thinking of all the things he read.
Breathes. Continues.
Can I empathy him?
Go for it. He's so fucking tired.
He looks at him. Oh, how long have you been here?
I joined in October.
It's only been like a couple months, right?
Mm-hmm.
He looks so surprised by that. It's only been a couple months for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They pay me.
Diablo. He's trying to make sure he's getting it right.
Castle. Or Del Toro.
Del Toro is his last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Del Toro.
You don't need to use cosigns. We work on the same base.
He uses cosine for everyone, but he won't say that. But this big dick tired energy, he doesn't want to like fight him on it. This man's making his way to the coffee machine, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, perhaps you need a therapist.
He shrugs.
Do therapists get therapy? He says kind of off to the side.
Sometimes. Or don't.
You don't even have anywhere to go.
I can leave base. I'm not trapped here.
Well, I'm sure the things you'd want to talk about couldn't really be covered.
I've got someone to talk to if I need to.
Fair enough.
But he's busy. And he goes to the coffee machine, he pulls out his mug, and starts filling it with coffee, and I'm a big boy and I can handle myself.
Well, when you say it like that, that means everyone who gets therapy from you can't handle themselves.
No, that's the difference. They can't.
Looks at that.
Drinks.
Don't think too highly of them.
Of course I think highly of them, they're all doing their job. But
He
they all
doesn't-
didn't go to school for too many years and get an overly expensive degree in psychology.
I sense... Oh, what's the word? Fuck. I want to say salt, but in a way that isn't salt, because salt is...
Remorse?
No,
Bitterness?
salt is bitterness, yeah. I sense bitterness.
No, you sense the truth.
Is there a difference?
A little bit.
It is called the bitter truth for a reason, he shrugs.
Shrugs, fair enough. I need to roll to see if I die.
Yeah, oh my god. Nice to meet you. Barely.
Nice to meet you. He dies.
Oh, great.
Oh my god, these 10s. Oh my god, okay. He's perfect.
Precious doesn't drink coffee in fear of coffee breath, drinks tea instead.
So, have you made yourself a home enough here? Are you only here temporarily, or are you...
No, this is my new place of work. In fact, that little bundle of joy is my mentee.
You mentioned.
Yeah. So, the idea, or plan, I guess, is continue working with him. No leaving for me anytime soon. Unless I die like everyone else. He says really quietly!
Drinks.
Drinks. Oh my god. What a depressing conversation.
Didn't catch your name, by the way.
It's Agent Precious.
Agent Precious. That's the call sign then, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay. He pulls out his notepad, pencils something in.
Raises eyebrow.
I'll fit you into my schedule whenever I get a chance.
I don't believe I requested therapy.
You didn't.
Looks at him.
No one did. Or at least most didn't.
Is that a requirement on this site?
Yep.
Wonderful. I'll make the most of it.
Well, you're newest here, so it'll be a bit. I've been trying to wiggle in Leech for a while. Things
Who
just
needs
keep
it
coming
more
up.
than Anyone.
You haven't met everyone.
I know.
He just stares at his notebook, sees Hui circled,
Oh my god.
dies a bit inside.
I can't, yeah, I'd love to look at it, but I'm not about to creep onto the list, because he's gonna be like, no, what? Let me see it! No. I want to know who's crippling pain.
No, it's more like he's just staring down at the notebook like, yep, this is life.
Precious is thinking. I guess this is what comes with being one of the big boys. He drinks tea. He's very bitter about that one, Nazara, by the way.
I'm gonna empathy you, motherfucker, on that one.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ah, yes, the one person who can win.
He does not think highly of this base. Because of the and you can probably tell it's connected to the things he's been talking about. Like, he's been using you a bit of a vent already. Like, when he said lots of traitors, lots of people dying, and you were listing out everyone has problems more than Leech, and the way he sees it, Leech should be number one on most lists. But mostly what you get is, yeah, he does not think very highly of the people here already.
I'm sure I'm just improving your viewpoint massively.
Smiles. Well, you're higher than my expectations for the rest of them.
I'm
So
flattered.
That was worded really bad for everyone else. But yeah. He says,
That thought probably was in Castle's head too. You worded that poorly for everyone else.
but anyway. Yeah, wait, what did he say? He said,
I'm flattered.
I'm flattered, very dry. He drinks tea.
Did he say very dry?
Yes, very dry. You remind me of Agent Bulwark.
Who?
He would know that. That's Evan.
Oh, is it? I didn't know his cosign. Really?
Yes, except somehow more sociable.
Thanks. Or try.
Not a high bar.
And then he kind of lowers his cup and looks at him. And you just answered your own question then.
Thanks.
That's why they asked me to talk to Grim.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Full circle.
You've done it. Impressive, honestly. Does this pompous bitch clap?
He just looks like stares at your pompous bitch clap silently.
It's not very loud because it's like gloves tapping together.
I'd bow, but he just sits there. I'm too fucking lazy for that shit.
A bit of a snort. Of course. Anyways, nice meeting you, Dr. Del Toro.
Nice save. You can call me Diablo if you want. I don't care.
What did he say, Diablo? He doesn't care?
Yeah, he said you can call me Diablo if you want. I don't care.
Alright, see you later, Dr. Diablo, for my therapy. Like, he's not looking at him, but he does like a back shrug.
Run.
A super like dramatic hand wave into the air.
Enjoy your freedom while you can.
He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, you better run, you coward.
Look at that. He was more precious being like, I have to be the one to leave first, I have to be the one to leave first, I have to be the one to leave first.
Castle will be... well, you will leave first, because Castle's going to be in this break room camping out at the coffee machine for at least 20 minutes.
How many cups are you drinking? We'll follow them. I'm kidding.
I will!
I swear to God, if he dies right after I leave, I'm gonna be like, God damn it.
GG, fellas, dies.
GG, motherfuckers!
Nah, I'm good.
Rab.
Supper's done. Alright. Yeah, I'm totally good.
Alright, well.
GG, fellas.
Yeah, that's it for that. I'll have to update thoughts on Castle.